You what's popping? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, Miles Cunningham in the building. And we are here. We are here to make all of your dreams come true. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, thanks.
So shout out to everybody in the chat. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to April MC in the building with your sexy ass girl. Shout out to Iceberg S, Jason King, Will, what's going on? Sturb, what's good? 79 in the building. Shout out to you. Jason B, what's good? Elroy Jets. And make sure you guys hit the like button as soon as you get in.
Please.
In the chat, what's going on, bro? What's good? What's good? Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody. Aristides, Joe Blast in the building. What's going on?
Gregory Hardaway.
What up? What up? What up? So what's good, people? What's good, man? We in here. We about to go in. You feel what I'm saying when it comes to this game? You feel what I'm saying? But let's do this. Let's actually play the alternative fucking trailer since we have to play that in a minute.
Let's play the nice trailer.
Yeah, exactly. The PG-13 version, the short version of the trailer of the Game Kings, and we'll be back. We will be back. Goddamn it! In 1 second. All right. When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're going to have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.
Check it. Yo.
Yes.
I got to start freestyling.
Shout out to everybody, man. Get that Game Kings, man. See, there's things you know, there's things you don't know, and there's things you don't know you don't know. I'm saying, shout out. And for those who wanted to know, Boss Mac in that clip, he basically said, "Do you have the heart to be ruthless to a bitch?" You understand what I'm saying?
But I had to cut that part out.
Exactly, because he's trying to make it clean. But it's real shit.
He was like, "You have discipline." I mean, do you even have the heart to be ruthless to a bitch?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Boss Mac, real talk. Real talk. Whoa, man. And before we get into all of the rest of the stuff, man, we got some callers too. We'll probably get to the calls first and then get to the main topic. But before we get into that, my man Keith got to talk to y'all real.
I'm Keith, winner of the Bad Boy membership contest. I recently joined the Bad Boy membership, but I wish I had done it a long time ago because the content is the real deal. It helps you become more secure, confident, and masculine, which will help you in all aspects of your life, but especially with women. So thank you for the prizes that I won, but the real thanks is for the powerful content. Get on the Bad Boy membership now. You won't regret it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to my dude Keith, the Bad Boy membership contest winner. Remember, guys, we still got the Bad Boy membership contest going. You join the Bad Boy membership, and we will be picking people at random to win prizes and all that other good stuff. Shout out to Steve the Dean in the building. What's going on, fam? Guys, look at the shirt I got on, man. The Women Love Sex shirts, man. These are available right now on the Bad Boy Gear store. Just click the link below to the Teespring link. Go there, scroll down, and you'll get all, you get all the stuff. You still got all the other shirts. You feel what I'm saying? See, this, I'm telling you, you get this in the summertime and people getting back outside, walk around with this shirt and just holler at a chick.
Yes.
Just be like, "Hey, miss, how you doing?" She's gonna be like, "Oh my God, what's And then you start talking, be like, listen, I know all about you. I know all about you, girl. I know all about you. So just let me.
I did a video yesterday, or I put it out today. It's called "How to Get More from Approaching Women." And I said some shit in there. I was like, when you meet a girl, you tell her, let's hang out because we have a lot of catching up to do.
Exactly. Facts.
Yo, if that's not dope ass game, nigga, she gonna be like, "What you mean we got catching up to do? I don't even know you." Exactly, baby.
Exactly.
Look how long it's been since we spoke? Our whole lives.
Listen. Now listen, and then the next thing you do, man, when the next chick you walk up to, you just be like this.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Woo! Yes. That's all you do.
I honestly believe that niggas are trying to keep this documentary underground.
I'm telling you.
I seriously believe that because all the motherfuckers in this space that claim to be supporters of real shit and this, that, and the third, where they at though?
Exactly, man.
Where they at?
Exactly.
So I'll leave that alone for now. But look, listen, I heard that there was a celebrity death match about to happen between Kevin Samuels and Dr. Umar Johnson. And now, Dr. Umar is more of a heavyweight, so I think if he catches Kevin with a nice, like like a haymaker, Dr. Umar will win. However, Kevin Samuels got the endurance. You know what I'm saying? Because Kevin Samuels got the experience, and he's a little bit lighter on his feet.
Right.
Now let me stop fucking around. In these
YouTube streets. But yo, let's take some calls real quick before we get into the main topic. Before we start pissing niggas off with the main topic. But let's go to 816. 816. What's popping? Who this? 816.
Yeah, what up with it? It's Kyle.
What's going on, my brother? Did you donate?
Did you donate though?
Yes, sir. I did.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. What's going on with you?
Hey, before I ask my question, man, what's going on with EO, man? I thought y'all was tight and shit.
What are you talking about?
Next question, man.
What's up with you? What's going on with you?
Yeah, what's up with you, bro?
Oh, man, I'm chilling. I'm just saying that's why y'all can't really make friends on the YouTube shit. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Hey,
that's neither here nor there, man. What's your question, bro? Like, get to your question, bro.
What's he talking about?
All right, brother, I'm about to get to it. Hey, man. Okay, the other day on the little stream, you was like, you tell bitches, hey, I want to be on your fuck buddy list. I just want to know, do that shit really work?
Of course, nigga, everything works, bro. Listen, let me tell you something.
No, come on.
Let me tell you something. I'm trying to tell you. Everything works, nigga. Simping works. Tricking works. You understand what I'm saying? Fucking choosing signals works, right? Approaching work. Everything works. It just depends on how you want to work it and what works best for you, right? But see, that's the thing. For a lot of guys are doing a lot of shit that don't work best for them. They do what they feel safe doing. They're in their comfort zone. You understand what I'm saying? So there are certain things that's going to work out better, but most niggas is too scared to do the thing that's going to work out better. You understand what I'm saying? But what's good?
No, I was just going to ask Miles, what was his success rate? Like if he asked 20 bitches that shit, like was he 2 for 20? Was he 18 for 20? I was just going to ask him that stuff.
You saying what's the success rate of telling a girl you just want to be a fuck buddy?
Yeah, I was going to ask him because he said that's what he tell bitches. I was going to see what's his success rate or whatever. I know it's a numbers game, don't get me wrong, but I just didn't know how successful he was at getting what he wanted.
Right. Well, the success rate is 100%, actually, if you think about it. Because
come on, Locario, come on.
No. Think about this. Think about this. If you, I know what you're saying. You're saying out of how many chicks, which one's gonna say yes, right? So if you talk to 10, how many gonna want to be with it, right? It's like 10% for anything you do. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
But the reason why I say it's 100% because if a girl says no, then that's good. If a girl says yes, then that's good. So no matter what you're doing, you basically gonna get what you want, because if she say no, you got a woman who ain't gonna waste your time. If she says yes, you got a woman you gonna fuck. You see what I'm saying? But again, it's all the mindset of how you look at this shit.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I was gonna borrow that from Miles. I swear I give it back to him. I'm actually going out tonight. I was gonna use that shit. I never thought about saying no shit. Hey, let me join your fuck buddy list, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna steal that from Miles. But I promise I'm gonna give it back to him.
This nigga stupid. Nah, bro, just do what you do, man. Listen. Again, everything can work. You understand? It all depends on you. You understand what I'm saying? It all depends on you. No matter what you're doing, you could be tricking, simping, macking, pimping, whatever the fuck you're trying to do. You understand? There's a bunch of different ways to the destination. But understand though, is that the way you do it or the way you do something is going to dictate the type of response you're going to get. So even though you saying, yo, I'm gonna go up to these chicks and be like, yo, I just want to be on some fuck buddy shit, yada, yada, yada. If you don't really believe what the fuck you're saying, that shit's not going to work out for you that much as far as the girls wanting to fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? If you are not really about that, that's not going to really work out for you. And I'm going to tell you why. It's not going to work out for you in the sense that if you say that to a woman, and let's say 3 girls you say that to, they all reject you, right? If you're not really about that, you're going to stop doing it. And then therefore, you're never going to meet the chicks that's going to fuck you just off the strength of wanting to fuck you. You understand? So again, it's not about the women. It's about you. You have to keep having the motivation to do that, but you only have the motivation to do that if that's really what you're about, instead of just putting it on. That's why we say the game is in you, not on you. You see what I'm saying? So it got to be in you to really want to do that in order for that to actually work for you. You see what I'm saying?
All right. Hey, another thing. Hey, how can I get one of them shirts, man?
Gotta go to click the link. There's a Teespring link that's gonna be at the bottom of every video we got. Click that link, and then it's gonna be on that page on the Bad Boy Gear page on Teespring. So you just go there, get your size, and then they mail it out to you. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. Now, do you got different colors, or they just come in like one color?
No, I got a few different colors. But yeah, when you go, you'll see it all on there. You see it all on there. All right.
Yeah, them motherfuckers dope, man. I gotta copy one. I got support.
All right, that's what's up, man. I appreciate that, brother. And stop gossiping, goddammit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Shout out to my dude, yo. But anyway, man, appreciate the call, my brother. All right. So Zwen's, how you say this guy's name? Zui Abanzi. You said, Locario, I thought you said that choosing signals don't work. I never said it doesn't work. I said it's not that effective to wait on choosing signals. So you can wait on choosing signals all you want. If you want to fuck maybe 1 or 2 chicks a year, if that much, you understand what I'm saying? And that's maybe, you understand? There's no guarantee with that anyway. But I'm just being nice. If you want to fuck maybe 1 or 2 girls a year that might not even be your type, yeah, wait for choosing signals. You understand what I'm saying? But if you want to get the women you want on a consistent basis and making that shit the type of shit you can just make happen whenever you want to make happen, you got to go out there and pursue, and you got to be active. You got to go and approach. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, everything fucking works. Choosing signals, you could get pussy. Simping, you could get pussy. What's going to happen is you're going to get a bunch of chicks who's going to run your shit and who's going to treat you like shit, but you'll still get pussy though. Tricking, you can get pussy tricking. You just got to pay these chicks, but they ain't going to respect you, and they're going to give you starfish sex and a lot of bullshit ass shit because they don't respect you, right? And you can get sex fly being a dude who has game and who knows how to make this shit happen.
They don't know what starfish sex is.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying you can try all of these things, man. You see what I'm saying? You can try all of these things.
You want to know what my success rate is? My success rate is 2 for 8. No, 2 for 10.
2 for 10, right? Exactly. That's
2 for 10. That's my success rate. That's my overall lifetime success rate. 2 for 10.
Right, and usually most guys is 10%. That's the average.
That's the average.
Right. So
I'm doing a little bit better than the average.
Right, exactly. So, but a lot of guys, they be wanting guarantees. They're like, well, what's the percentage rate? Nigga, we don't know what the fuck.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. You understand? That's the problem right there. Like a lot of you guys, you have to understand that there is no exact science to this. You understand?
Right.
You're stepping up to a perfect stranger with complications and issues and a past. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's different. Everybody got shit going on in their life. If you're looking for a fucking guarantee, then I don't know.
Right.
Look, if you're looking for a guarantee, then just wait to die because you're sure to die.
Right, exactly.
That's the only fucking thing I could guarantee you in this life, that you're going to fucking die, period.
Right.
So between now and then, we trying to get you to holler at some bitches. If you want to holler at some bitches before you die, then do that shit. But stop asking for guarantees. There's no such thing.
Facts. So let's go to this next call real quick. 447. What's popping?
Yeah.
What's going on?
UK.
What up?
Hello.
What's going on? Who's this?
Hello.
Hello, sir. Yeah, I can hear you. Who's
Yes,
it?
we can hear you.
What's going on, bro? I'm calling from London.
What's going on, brother?
Pounds is heavy. Did you donate?
Yeah, you donated. You say you donated.
Nice. Pounds is heavy, man.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, definitely heavy, bro. It's like a dream come true kind of thing, man. Because I've been listening to you guys for 3 years. You changed my life.
That's what's up.
And yeah, man, I just wanted to call in and give you like props and show some appreciation. Because since I started listening to you, my whole kind of outlook on life changed. My confidence went up. I understood my value. And also, I want to say fuck you to the last caller because he's wasting time talking bullshit. But yeah, man, shout out to both of you. Appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. A lot of guys out here need like your advice because a lot of these days are not men. I even had to cut out a couple of my mates because they were not really understanding the game and their women were running their relationship. So yeah, man, bro, Miles, man, you're the way you explain stuff, the way you punch guys in their chest and show them, make them see their value is incredible. And much love to you guys, man.
That's what's
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Oh, we appreciate you, fam.
Hopefully one day I get to see you lot. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Appreciate you lot.
That's what's up,
Thanks
man.
a lot, bro.
Yo, we definitely got plans to do something out in London. So please don't sleep. We coming. We just gotta let all this fucking bullshit die down. But we coming.
We appreciate you, man. Real talk.
Bro,
Thank you, man.
You have a lot of supporters. You have a lot of supporters in London.
That's
You'd be
what's up.
surprised. I know there's a couple of dickheads that calls you every now and then and trolls you, but trust me, there's a lot of supporters in London.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
man. Much love, bro.
That's what's
Respect,
up, man.
Appreciate you, man. Respect.
Appreciate
Love
the call,
that.
my brother. All right. So my dude right there. The pounds are heavy. You feel what I'm saying? That's what's up.
That's the next T-shirt, nigga.
All right, for real. Facts.
I gotta on some real shit. I gotta make some T-shirts this weekend. Facts.
You're right. Yeah, we got
I'm playing games.
a lot of fucking joints, so we gonna have some new joints coming through, man. But yeah, but before we get into any more calls, let's get into the topic. Okay, to the topic. Now, does a woman's past matter? Okay, woman's past matter. Listen, I say it this way, real quick. I say that a woman's past matters to her, but it don't matter to me. Now, what I mean by that is this, because this is what a lot of guys think first. A lot of guys will say, well, her past matters. Most dudes will say her past matters because they'll say, well, if she's, had a bunch of crazy shit happening in her past and she fucked with a lot of dudes and, she got, like she fucked a lot of guys. She got with a whole bunch of dudes that were on some bullshit. And now she's like mentally and, emotionally fucked up and yada, yada, yada because of her past. Right now, that can be true. But guess whose problem that is? Not mine. That's her problem. Right now, a lot of guys make it their problem. Right. Because what a lot of guys don't realize is that when a woman is in their situation, what they don't realize is that they manage and they are influencing the situation they're in with the woman. This is what your job as a man is when you're dealing with a woman. So if my job is to manage and influence the situation, right? What's going to happen is that whatever that woman is going to be to me is she's going to be what she needs to be to me based off of my influence and based off of my management. So I don't give a fuck what happened to her in her past. Now, if she's the type of chick who does not want to follow my lead, if she does not want to cooperate, and let's she doesn't, or she can't, or let's say she has some crazy issues based off her past, I'm just not gonna fuck with her. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that a woman is never going to pass the threshold of interaction with me if from the jump I see she's not already cooperating, or she's not already being compliant, or she's not already, doing the things she needs to do from step one. You see what I'm saying? So her past and her acting funny is no consequence to me, because I'm just not going to take her on if something is happening with this woman where she's on some bullshit. Now, let's say a woman is on some bullshit, but she's smart enough, or she has enough sense to recognize that she's dealing with a real man. So what's going to happen is that she's going to shape up in that moment to say, you know what? I know I'll be on some bullshit, but this is a real nigga. So let me chill the fuck out and do what I need to do to get with a real nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And so what's going to happen is that she is going to see that, and then she's going to be like, you know what? Shit, I've been on some fucking crazy shit. I know I'm on some crazy shit. Shit, I'll even try to pretend I'm not on some crazy shit just to get into this guy's good graces. If she's able to do that, what does that mean? That means that she's coachable. Why? Because before I even said anything or really did anything, she's willing to adjust just by being in my presence. You understand what I'm saying? So now what the fuck does her past matter when she is the type of chick who's already submitting to me and I haven't even said a word? You know what I'm saying? I just walked in the room and she's already thinking about how she needs to switch up and chill the fuck out when she's speaking to a man. You see what I'm saying? See, a lot of guys are worried about the chick's past because they're like, oh, well, she's going to be this way and she's going to be that way. Oh, yeah, she will be this way and that way to guys she feels that she can be that way and this way too. Right? Because she doesn't see any benefit to gain with dealing with that guy. So she's like, fuck this nigga. He's like all these other niggas that fucked me over. He's like all these other niggas that just fucked me and left. He's like all these other niggas that's on some bullshit. So fuck that nigga. Right? So of course she's going to come at you with that energy because she don't see you as the dude who she can benefit from by dealing with a real dude. Well, once she sees or recognizes that you're that guy, then okay, cool. Now we could get somewhere. Or if we're having a conversation and I'm interacting with her and I see that she's willing and able to actually make that leap to be that type of woman, the woman that she needs to be in order to fuck with me, then cool, you're coachable. I could work with that, right? But again, if she's so far gone, right, and she's just on some bullshit, I'm not even gonna fuck with her. She's not even gonna get a chance to even really interact with me to get to that point where it's going to be any consequence to me. So does her past really matter if she is the type of chick who's going to shape up around me? No. And does her past even matter if she's going to be the type of chick who is going to be so fucked up that she's not going to cooperate? Is that going to matter to me? No, because she's not going to be able to fuck with me. The only thing is her past is going to matter to her, because if her past or whatever she's doing isn't allowing her to fuck with me, she's just going to have to get on without me and have to deal with her shit on her own. You understand what I'm saying? And then just keep it moving. You see what I mean? And so this is what I'm talking about. This is the difference between dealing with a woman on some man shit and dealing with a woman on some shit where you're looking for a woman to be that woman already. Y'all niggas is looking for ready-made women. Y'all niggas is looking for women outside just straight from the box. Like you just open the box fresh. You understand? No. You understand? No matter which woman you get, whether or not she's a pleasant, submissive chick or she's a chick that fucking been through some shit, she still has to acquiesce to your shit. She still has to go along to your shit, period. You feel what I'm saying? But Miles, what's your thoughts on that? I've been ranting.
Well, let me tell you when a woman's past matters to me. When she sucks my dick the way I like, and she learned that from the last nigga. Facts. Okay? When she cooks the steak exactly how I like it, and she learned how to cook steak from the other niggas.
Facts.
You understand? When she understands how to help me with my business because she was helping other niggas with their business.
Facts.
From before. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only time a bitch's past matter to me.
Right.
Other than that, I'm not like I'm not thinking, because see, here's the thing with niggas, bro. Here's the thing with niggas. If y'all really think about it, as long as pretty much every bitch has cheated on you retroactively. You understand? And the reason why I'm saying this is because if you look at how sensitive niggas are these days, that if you really look at it, basically every single female out there has cheated on you retroactively. Because these dudes are hurt, bro.
Right.
These dudes are hurt thinking about, because for example, let's check out the go to the Mr. Locario Patreon and check out the Bad Boy Show. Subscribe to that, right? Because on the Bad Boy Show, we talked about the whole situation with Drake, you know, home wrecking that situation with the single girl and her boyfriend and this, that, and the third. These dudes get butthurt by the prospect of a dude, you know, doing something with a chick. But if you really, really think about it, most of the chicks that you meet these days have done something with a dude.
Right. Exactly.
They have. You understand? So what are you afraid of? What are you mad at? What do you think? Like, what are you thinking about? You understand? If the chick knows how to treat you and knows what to do, and she's coachable and she's, you know, compliant and submissive, and you tell her, hey, I need this, this, and this, and she gives you this, this, and this. Like, what else am I thinking about?
Right.
The only time her past will matter to me is if we get into the conversation and I'm like, damn, bitch, where the fuck you learn how to suck dick like that? She say, well, I've had some good practice. I'll be like, you know what? I appreciate that, bitch. You understand what I'm saying? But however, I'm going to add something more to your repertoire. When you do that thing, I'm going to need you to do a little fluttery thing with your tongue on the base of the head. That's what I'm going to need you to do. Okay.
Right. You're gonna be like, yo, how you learned that? She gonna be like, Yeezy taught me.
Yeezy taught me. Shout out to Yeezy. You feel me? You feel me? Because, bro, look, man. Because here's the thing, guys are so backwards because you want to enjoy a woman and you want her to know how to do shit, but then you want to call her a slut for knowing how to do shit.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Nah. Like, I appreciate the fact that you learn this and you learn that and you know this and you know that from your past experiences. Because guess what? 9 out of 10 of you motherfuckers, all of y'all was simps at the beginning. Us too.
Facts.
Us too. We were simps at the beginning.
Exactly.
Believe it or not.
That's how we know all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
All of us started out as some sort of simp at the beginning. But we went through the changes, we went through the experiences, and we learned valuable lessons, which made us the men that we are today. You understand? And the women that fuck with us today, they're not just benefiting from us as men, they're benefiting from the experiences that we've been through to bring us to where we are today.
Facts.
You understand? So it's the same thing with a woman. If you meet a woman and she know how to fucking ride that dick, she know how to treat you a certain way, she know how to rub your back, she know how to say certain words, she know how to fucking, you know, slob the knob like no other ever could. Well, you think she just came up with that, my nigga?
Right. But you know what the problem is, Miles? You know what they're going to say? They're going to be like, Miles, you know, if she has all this sex, that means she can't pair bond. And then that means that she has the DNA of every guy she's ever had sex with. And that messes up her brain because women don't like sex like that. And they're not supposed to have so much dick. And they're only supposed to have a -2 body count. And if they had sex with more than 3 guys in their life, so they're going to go through all of that shit to justify why a chick shouldn't have had shit pop off before they met the chick. You understand what I'm saying? Which is ridiculous. But again, like you said, it's very weird how dudes want chicks to be the shit in bed, but you ain't want her to have any practice. You ain't want her to have had anything popping off. Wait, listen, I fucked girls who had low body counts, right? And one of the main things that I've recognized with that is that most of them chicks that I've fucked with who had low body counts, terrible in bed.
Terrible.
I'm not going to say they're terrible, but they're not good.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why they're not good, listen, I had a chick who I met at I wasn't even at an event. I was coming from an event. I was on a train. I met this chick on the train, right? This fucking short-haired, fucking cute little chick, right? And she basically was telling me like, you know, she's a lesbian, right? But for some reason, she wanted me to come with her home that night. So I went to her house that night. And I was like, this chick is bullshit. She ain't no fucking lesbian. She just tell me all this shit. She gotta like dick. How the fuck she just taking a nigga home, right? So I go to her crib. She comes, she goes in the bathroom. She comes out with a t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? No bra on and shit. Titties is like, nipples is pointing out. She looking good and shit. I'm like, oh shit. So this whole time I'm thinking, this bitch ain't no fucking lesbian. She just told me that bullshit. Son, this chick tried to suck my dick, bro. Nigga. That was the first time ever in my life I wanted the chick to stop. I was just like, what? I was like, why are you wasting time? Why are you wasting time on my dick? You're wasting fucking time on my nuts. Like, you don't know what the fuck. Like, this is embarrassing. This is fucking offensive to dick sucking, what you're doing right now. But again, she never sucked dick before. Like, you understand what I'm saying? This bitch really is a fucking lesbian. She don't know what the fuck she doing. I'm not bullshitting you guys. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, look, because she don't have experience with niggas, this is the outcome that's happening. So a lot of you guys, y'all want a chick who ain't got no fucking sexual experience, but then y'all want to have a good time in the bedroom. I don't get how the fuck y'all trying to do that.
Bro, you ever fucked a chick that only knew how to do missionary?
Oh God.
And then when you finally like show, like you damn near have to show her how to get into doggy style.
Exactly.
And when she finally get into doggy style, she got her back arched up like this.
That arch back. Oh,
right. So you can't even hit it like you need to hit it.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Bruh.
Y'all niggas who don't got experience with women and sex, them the niggas that want all the low body counts because you want to know about no fucking sex. If you know about fucking, nigga, you want somebody to know how to fuck.
Bro, let me tell you something. If you understand the dynamics of fucking and sex, you want a bitch with a high body count, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's nothing more annoying than trying to give a bitch the dick.
Mm-hmm.
And she on some stop, wait, or you there in between her legs and she fucking doing the fucking the vice grip clamp with her thighs.
Right.
She don't want to let you get up in it.
Exactly.
But you trying to put the legs up on the shoulder and she don't want to.
Then Miles, you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna be like, but Miles, I'll fuck those girls, but I'm talking about my wife. Like, if I wife a girl up, she can't have a bunch of bodies.
Nigga. If I even think about marrying any chick, she gots to be a whore. She has to be.
Thank you. This will be. I don't understand these niggas. What? I don't understand these niggas.
Nigga, how the fuck I'm gonna persuade her to get a threesome popping if she don't know what the fuck to do?
Listen, if I say hi to a woman, right? This is what I want to hear. As soon as I say hello, I want her to do this. That's it. I don't even want her to tell me her name. I just need her to start moaning. We like, I'm gonna marry this bitch for real. That's what I'm saying. Like, these dudes, again, all of this shit is fucking ego and insecurity. So this dudes be worried about the goddamn past because, again, they listen to all the red pill goofy shit talking about, well, she has the DNA and none of that, which is fucking scientific fact. Look it up. There's no fact that a chick retains the DNA of every dude she fucks and the sperm is, no, that's not a fact. And all that pair bonding shit, not a fact. Right? So that's one thing. But then two, is dudes' egos. They're like, oh, well, she's fucking a bunch. Like, I don't see. It's, what's funny? Again, language exposes you guys because a dude who gets sex a lot understands how much women like to fuck. And like said, do you see the fucking t-shirt, nigga? You understand what I'm saying? Women love sex. The hell y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why dudes be on this shit with but her past and she was fucking a lot. Of course she's supposed, if you meet a chick and she's 28 years old, you think she ain't fuck a lot of dudes? You think chicks don't like dick? Like, I don't understand that. Y'all think chicks don't like dick, but y'all want to drop dick off everywhere. How the fuck that work? That even make sense? So you're telling me you want to fuck all these women, but none of them should be fucking. Oh, They're only supposed to fuck based off of your. Well, they're like, well, my game is so tight, right? That I'm gonna be able to fuck all these girls while the other niggas she not supposed to fuck. It's just I gotta fuck all these chicks, and then when I'm ready for a wife, then these magical women who never fuck nobody needs to come marry me. Like, get the fuck out of here. Y'all niggas is stupid with that shit. You see what I'm saying? But let's answer this question real quick, and we got to get some of these calls because the calls are lighting up. Dan said, is it harder for her to see you as a special man if she had a lot of guys because you kind of compete against 300 instead of only 5, for example, or it makes no difference? No, nigga, I don't care if it's 3,000. I don't care if it's 3 million. None of these niggas ain't me. You understand? Right. This is what y'all don't see. Y'all keep devaluing yourself, trying to yourself. Like, you know, when dudes say, yo, if I fuck a chick on the first night, I'm not gonna take it seriously because that means she fucked every other guy like that. Really? How about she just fucked you like that because she was that attracted to you?
Right.
How do you know she ain't using all these other niggas for dinner dates and all that other shit? You understand? And even if she was fucking a bunch of other dudes, who gives a fuck?
Right.
All I care about is if she's fucking me. I don't care if this chick fucked 3,000 niggas. When I step to you, are you fucking me? Because I need to know, are you doing what the fuck I need you to do?
Right.
So I don't give a fuck. Like, if a chick didn't fuck, let's say she fucked nobody, right? And then she fucks me. See, the only reason why you would like that is because of your ego. Because your ego, you want to feel like you special. See, you want to feel special. You want to feel like, oh, this girl, she turned down every dude except for me because I'm special. And that's why she's fucked me. She didn't fuck none of y'all, but she fucked me because I'm special. See, that's ego. That's insecurity. That's you wanting to be validated.
But see, check this out, though. You know, if you see, perspective is a hell of a thing, right? Mm-hmm. Because you have one guy who's thinking to himself, oh, if she's a virgin and then she fucks me, then that makes me special. Mm-hmm. But a nigga like me, look how I look at it. I like, if she's been through 300 niggas,
right,
and then she fucks me and then wants to fuck me again and again and again.
Mm-hmm.
After being with 300 niggas?
Right.
Think about that.
Exactly.
She fucked 300 niggas. But then she met me. We fucked. And then she's like, yo, I want to fuck you again. Mm-hmm. And then she fucks me again and again.
Mm-hmm.
After she done fucked 300 niggas with all different type of size dicks and different heights and looks and, you know, body types and physiques and money, you know, everything you could think of in the range of 300 different niggas.
Right.
She's enjoying herself fucking me right now.
Mm-hmm.
If I was the egotistical type of nigga, that would be a beautiful thing, wouldn't it?
Yo, this nigga is Silver Lining trying to battle rap you, son. He said, Miles, you a goofy. Shoot clips like a movie. Wet him, no jacuzzi. I stay strapped with my toolie. Oh! That nigga...
Yo, well, check this shit out. Hold on. Let me hold on. Let me open up my Bumble because I spit bars at this bitch the other day. Hold on. My shit coming up right now. Hold on. I spit bars. I said to Shorty, I like your smile. I'm intrigued by your style. When would you be free to have drinks with me and talk for a while? Oh. Bars, nigga. And I'm not even playing. That's real shit. Look at that shit. That's real shit on the Bumble, nigga. What?
Y'all niggas on that smack shit. You feel me?
Smack DVD.
Exactly. Niggas out here battling in the chat room and shit. Hilarious.
Look, man, it's all about perspective, but the bottom line is, like you said, Locario, dudes basically devalue themselves. You understand? They look at the fact that a chick been with a, you know, however many dudes that she been with,
right?
And it's like, instead of thinking, shit, after all them niggas, she's giving me some pussy at this point.
Right.
That's a cool thing.
Right.
They think, oh my God, she's been with so many dudes. I couldn't possibly measure up.
Right.
Let me tell you something. I used to be the type of nigga. I used to try to communicate with my bitch on some ego shit. Like, did you come? Did you feel good? Did everything? Nigga, look, I'm at the point where I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care. I fuck for as long as I want to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I get a nut. I switch positions. I finger. I basically just run my repertoire.
Right.
I do what I want to do during sex. You understand? And when I'm done, I'm done. If she enjoyed herself, great.
Right.
If she didn't, great.
Mhm.
I'm good. Trust me.
Right.
I don't give two shits. I'm a 40-year-old nigga. I ain't got time to be worried about bitches' nuts.
Right, exactly.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. What? I ain't got time for none of that shit, bro. Like, who did you come? Did you feel good? Did you like the sexual experience? Get the fuck, I don't care. I'm asking myself, I'm talking to myself like, yo, Miles, did you enjoy that? Was that good? You understand? Is she worthy of a second go round? That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
You feel me? These dudes, they looking at it a whole different way.
Niggas new trio talking about, imagine a dude just pounding his chest, how she doing what I need her to do, screaming how my ego is getting in the way. The fuck? Yeah, your ego is getting in the way. That's what I'm saying. All you need to worry about is she doing what you need her to do? What would be the point of being with a woman who's not doing what you need her to do? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? Why would you even? It's like, nigga, if you went to McDonald's and you said, let me get a number 2 with large fries, and they're like, nah, I'm gonna give you a Big Mac. The fuck you did? Like, why are we here? Why am I fucking with you right now? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're giving me what I want. You feel what I'm saying? And see, it's a lot of it is your ego, because what it is that y'all niggas want to feel special. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all niggas want to feel like, because see, this is the thing. You want to feel special because of your ego, and that's coming from you not recognizing your value in the first place, which is why you want to feel special. You understand? Which is why you need for the chick that you fucking with, right, to not have fucked with anybody else, because you need to feel validated through the bitch. That's what you get. Y'all don't realize, y'all don't even understand that the validation that you're seeking, right, is directly correlated to you giving a fuck about her past. You understand what I'm saying? You worrying about what the fuck was going on. Again, if the girl is doing what you want her to do, you understand what I'm saying? If she's cooperating, right? If she's making shit happen the way that you want it to happen, then what the fuck does it matter what's going on before? You understand what I'm saying? What does it matter that's going on before? You see what I mean? And so that's the thing, where as long as what she's doing now with me is what the fuck I need her to do now with me, listen, I don't care what she does before me, and I don't give a fuck what she does after me. All I give a fuck is what she's doing now with me, period.
Right.
And if she's doing what she needs to do, none of that shit matters. It's like this. Think about a motherfucker who was young, right? And he used to steal cars, and he used to be a thief, and he used to be a criminal. And the nigga said, man, you know what? I gotta switch my life up and do something, productive. Now, let's say this nigga says, you know what? I'm gonna start my own business. I'm gonna start a catering business and make cakes and shit, right? So now he has a bakery called Tom's Bakery and Cakes or some shit. And I go into Tom's Bakery and Cakes and I say, yo, man, let me get a few of these cupcakes. And I'm like, yo, this shit is delicious. I come back and I say, yo, I got a birthday party. My little cousin, can you make me a cake, a real nice cake that says name on it? He says, cool. They do the cake comes through. Now, I'm benefiting right now off of what Tom is fucking doing. You understand what I'm saying? Even though in his past, the nigga was stealing cars, being a goddamn criminal, all this other shit. So, but right now, I'm benefiting off the shit he's doing now. So what the fuck does it matter what the fuck he did before, if right now he's doing the things I need him to do?
Exactly. But Locario, we're going to have to take a break from Spitting Game, because there are 231 people watching and only 91 likes. So we're going to have to play that rock music.
Okay, we got to get this rock music up, people. Guys, get the likes up, people. Get the likes.
We need at least $150, man. Come on, man. It's Friday, man. Hit the fucking like button.
Come on. Hit the like button. Right, where we at? 130. 20 more likes. 20 more likes. Let's go till we get to these calls. 20 more likes, people. 20 more likes, people. 20 more likes, people. Rodney, I want you to call up. 20 more likes, people. Where we at? 134. We still got to keep going?
Damn, man. Yo, why the fuck? What's up with y'all, bro?
I don't know, man.
Just asking for likes, bro. Can we just get some likes?
You just hit the button. It's that simple, man.
Just hit the fucking button. Like, come on, man.
Oh,
come
man.
on, man. Y'all fucking give more likes to fucking pedophiles and weirdos. And that's facts.
Right.
That's fucking facts, bro. Can we get some fucking likes?
Facts.
We holler at and fuck grown ass women. Can we get some likes?
Facts. Real talk.
Jesus Christ.
Real fucking talk. Jesus. Because we need that algorithm. Okay, I see 144 likes. Let's get 6 more likes, people.
Come on, man. The shirt don't say 15-year-old girls like sex. It says women like sex.
Women. You feel what I'm saying? So
come on, man.
Come on, let's get to these calls because these callers want to get in. So you guys got to get a few more likes so we can get this shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Hold on, where we at? We at 149, 150. That's what's up. Okay, we good.
I appreciate y'all. God damn.
Let's get to this. Let's get to these calls. Let's get to these calls. 646, what's popping? Who this?
What's good? It's Shia from Brooklyn.
Shia.
Yeah, it's Shia. Happy Friday, Shia.
What up? Did you donate?
Yeah. What's up, Miles? What's up, Miles?
What's up, bro?
What up? What up, my brother? Did you donate?
Yes, sir. The cash app.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what's going on with you?
So I mean, I partly agree, but I disagree a little bit with your comment. So I'm gonna say that I agree with the part that, like, even if a girl has a long history dealing with a lot of men, like, you can still connect with her. And even when I'm just dating in general, like, her past is irrelevant with me trying to really build that rapport and connect with her and get her to be on my program. Like, it really just depends on how I move. So I agree with that part. Like, it doesn't really matter because, like you said, you know, each man is unique, and you just got to worry about your game and doing the best you could do. But what I will add is that I don't necessarily want thought of the year now, because I believe that you can still find a woman who's submissive and is not thought of the year. You know, it's just a personal preference thing for me. You know what I'm saying?
But what is her being what is her being a thought have anything to do with it?
So for me, like, I mean, I kind of categorize women, like, just generally speaking, like, okay, like you said, let's say a woman is 30. Clearly she's going to have had a lot of sex up until she's 30. Now there's a woman who had sex with a lot of different men up until she was 30.
Right.
Then there's a woman who had relationships with like 2-3 men during that time. So it's, you know, it's just one woman is more of a long-term relationship type of woman who likes dick, and another woman is one who just likes a lot of different dicks.
But how do you know? Wait, so, but how do you hold on? But how do you know the woman who had a bunch of different dicks isn't long-term relationship material? What if those guys, she wanted a long-term relationship with them and they didn't want to, like what I'm saying is, what if you have a chick who fuck with 20 dudes, right? And let's say 18 to 19 of them were niggas like me in the past, and we was just fucking and keeping it moving. You understand what I'm saying? But she wanted a long term.
I mean, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, or
well, no, listen, you're right. I agree. Listen, I agree with you on that. Right. And that's actually a good point, because in that case, then it's the man she just got done dirty, pretty much. It's like, she probably could have been a good woman. She got done dirty.
Right. Or what also happens too, but also what happens is too, she could have been with these guys, but they just couldn't, there's also a thing called compatibility, meaning either they weren't sexual or on a personal level compatible, meaning like their personalities and their energies wasn't compatible, meaning that it does, like, so for example, you can have a woman who been with a guy for like years, and let's say she only had 2 boyfriends before she met you. All that meant is that she met 2 guys she was compatible with. If that same woman met 2 guys she wasn't compatible with, they would have been gone, and she would have met a 3rd guy, 4th guy, 5th guy until she met the guy she was compatible with. You see what I'm saying? Compatibility is something that most people underestimate in relationships, which causes a relationship to either continue or not. You see what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily why, like, this is what a lot of guys think. They think if a woman had a bunch of sex with a bunch of dudes, that means all those niggas wanted to be with her and they were upstanding citizens and they were like, hey, I want to be with you. And the woman was like, no, I need dick. I need dick. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's how niggas think.
That's what you're making it sound like.
No.
That's what you're making it sound like.
Oh, that's what that's what dudes be thinking. I'm like, yo. Like, he just like hungry dick monsters, and all these men were coming up to her with rings and getting on one knee, and she was like, she slapped the ring out their hand and just fucking sucked off all the groomsmen or something like that.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, but I think I agree with what you're saying, that like you can still really connect with a woman and get her, like, and as long as she's submissive, she's on your program, then that's really the most important thing. You know, that's really the most important thing. I mean, anything else other than that is just your personal preference. But, you know,
that's what.
But I mean, I guess just my personal preference is just, I mean, it may be not fair because like you said, men could have done her dirty, but I mean, listen, I get to choose.
No, but this is what
wait, hold on, Locario. Hold on. Your personal preference is what? Please say that.
Like I said, like Locario said, there's women who could have been done dirty multiple times, and therefore she'll have more men. And then there's women who probably has just been in the longer relationships. So they had, you know, maybe two guys.
And your personal preference is what?
Or three guys.
Your personal preference is what?
Yeah, what's your personal preference?
Just the woman who actually prefer, because there's women who actually prefer to be single.
Yo, what's your personal preference? Jesus Christ!
But what happened?
What is your personal preference?
My personal preference is prefer relationships versus just being single and free.
Okay, so if you met a woman who had 100 bodies and she prefers a long-term relationship, would that be cool?
Well, I would ask her, well, if it's just with me, I would ask her, because she can't just been a free woman for the past 100 men and then say, hey, I want to be in a relationship with you.
How would you know?
Were you in the past?
How would you know?
How would you know?
Woman?
But this is what I'm saying. How would you know, though?
Well, you're right. Well, I mean, you're right. I wouldn't really know for 100% sure. I would have to take a word.
Okay, so that with that being said, what difference does your personal preference actually make then?
Well, I mean, the most I can do is just ask the questions, and like you said, I wouldn't really know for 100% sure.
No, exactly.
See the reason.
Exactly. So take the pussy that you get, and if she's doing what the fuck you ask her to do or require of her to do, then that's your bitch, and that's that.
Right, and this is why we're trying to dig for the answers from you, is because understand a lot of times people stop themselves from doing things, or they do certain things based off of what they call personal preference, but their personal preference is predicated on something that doesn't actually mean anything. You understand? Right. So, for example, this guy Brian got you in the chat. What he said, have you ever heard of microcommercium? Your opinion is not backed by science like Rolo's. Yours is just a hood opinion. Now, let's look up the definition of microcommercium, shall we? Microcommercium. I have it on my phone right here. So I'm going to read you guys the definition of microcommercium. Is defined as the presence of two genetically distinct cell populations in the same individual. It can arise from several causes, including the bidirectional transfer of cells between mother and fetus during pregnancy, twin-to-twin transfer in utero from organ transplant or blood transfusion. Where in the hell does that have to do with body count or sperm from the dude? Nothing, guys. Listen, Google is your friend. There is no scientific evidence that shows that a man's sperm, right, is going to affect the woman as far as it being in her forever, because sperm dies, duh. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing is, the microcommercium, where they say that they find male cells in the woman's brain, that's from the fetus. That's the theory that it's from the fetus. There's no scientific evidence from the sperm. But Shia, go ahead. I just had to, say that real quick.
Yeah, no, that's it. You guys pretty much answered, yep, question.
So Shai, this is what I want you to think about. I just want you to think about, because you said you understand everything but the fact of the whole thought thing. What I'm trying to get you to understand is one, you're never going to really know how quote unquote thoughtish a woman is. So that's never you're never going to be sure about that. That's one. Two, you have to look at as because you're saying, well, I don't want a chick who values a bunch of sex over a relationship, right? Now, on the surface, it may seem like a woman just values that if she's been with a lot of men, but that's not necessarily true, because you have to think about compatibility, and you also have to think about the men in the situation. You see what I'm saying? And on top of that, you don't necessarily know how many men it was or how many people it was, and if that is actually correlated to her not wanting to be in a relationship. Two, when you meet a woman, right? If you are actually compatible with that chick and she's following your lead and she's cooperative with you, then that will be the best situation for you in that situation. You see what I'm saying? So for example, you could meet a woman who's a virgin, who hasn't been with anybody, but that fucking woman is a bitch to you. You understand what I'm saying? Doesn't listen to nothing you saying. And she ain't trying to suck your dick like that, but she had a low body count. You understand what I'm saying? And then you got a chick who's been with some dudes, but she's cooperative. She cooks, cleans, she does all that other shit, and everything is cool. But the only thing is she's been with a bunch of dudes. Now, again, the only thing that's going to make it an issue is from an ego standpoint, because there is nothing about what she did with those guys that's actually affecting you in the situation when you're with her in the relationship, meaning that there's nothing that's affecting the enjoyment or the function of the relationship happening with you and the woman. You understand? Unless that you and that woman don't get along and are not compatible. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what you guys have to understand, is that you're making things that don't actually matter. And then you actually miss out on a situation that could have been beneficial for you. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to get you to understand.
Yeah, it makes sense. You got to kind of, you got to just kind of take, you make sense. Like, it makes sense when you put it all together.
Right. Just saying, just think about that. Cause I would hate for a person to, it's like somebody like, okay, like, let's say, do you like ice cream?
Yep.
Right. Now, most people like ice cream. Ice cream tastes good to most people. Now, imagine somebody said, yo, I don't eat ice cream because if you eat ice cream, you're going to die. You understand? And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And they're like, I'm like, you ever had ice cream? Nah, I never had ice cream. I'm like, you don't know how delicious ice cream is? You don't know how much enjoyment it is to eat a fucking ice cream cone or something? Nah, but I heard that if you eat ice cream, you're going to die. Right. And now this motherfucker's not going to experience ice cream because his dumb ass thinks he's going to die if he eats ice cream. So now he's not experiencing something in reality in a life because he thinks that this shit that don't matter or that's going to happen is not going to, the thing he thinks is going to happen is not going to happen. So that's what I'm saying with this situation. Guys think that if a woman was with a bunch of dudes in the past or this thing happens, that if that woman is with them, then it's a wrap. Or they think the opposite. If they think if a chick has a low body count, that she's going to be the perfect fucking wife. No, she's not, because there's niggas like me around. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I'm telling you, because I was that dude. I told niggas this. I was the dude who used to go out and seek the women who were in relationships and fuck the shit out of them. You understand? And again, I'm not trying to promote that for niggas to do, because I saw somebody wrote a comment.
I'm gonna curse you for that, Locario.
No. God, no. Listen. God is going to bless me for that. You know why? Because I'm teaching motherfuckers reality. You understand what I'm saying? The illusion is that she's not gonna do it. The reality is her dick is, my dick is in her mouth. That's the reality. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what I want dudes to understand. You feel me? All right. So, but yeah, man, we appreciate the call, my brother.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. I'm a holla. Peace. All right. So let's go to 412. What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's going on, Locario Miles? This is AT Apollo from the chat.
AT.
What up?
Shout out to you. I definitely gave a like. I guess y'all need a new shirt. Like, did you donate and did you hit the like button?
Oh yeah, we got the donate shirts. We already got that.
He said we need a like button shirt because these niggas is.
Hell yeah, exactly. Hit the like button shirt. Facts. So what's going on with you, man?
All right, man. Just wanted to say what the last caller was talking about. Do you think a lot of guys are worried about their body count because they're worried about like being laughed at, or it's their ego because like oh, that girl been with so many guys that they're worried about other dudes be like, oh yo, I smashed your girl, and that. You think that's what a lot of guys are worried about?
Oh yeah, of course they're worried about all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? But see, that's an even bigger issue, because if you worried about what other niggas think, can you really call yourself a man? Right. So that already right there is an issue, even beyond what the fuck is going on. The fact that if niggas is like, oh well, I don't want to be walking with a chick that every nigga been with. I'm like, nigga, any chick you walking with, niggas been with her. Just because the niggas that been with her ain't around your way, that don't mean it's different. She's still been with other niggas. But that's what I'm saying. Like, these guys are worried about shit that don't fucking matter because they will never listen. Y'all don't know what these chicks do. Listen, I've been on dates, right? Where first date, I meet the chick. She comes to the spot. We talking for 5 minutes. And this chick says, yo, do you want to come to my spot? Right? I go to her spot and I fucking come in her mouth. You understand what I'm saying? I just met this woman. You understand what I'm saying?
And like, they swallow every drop.
That's what I'm saying. And then the chick will go out and meet another nigga after me. You understand what I'm saying? So dudes don't know what the fuck is going on. Dudes be thinking like and this is the thing. The guy she's going out with next has no idea what she just did with me. Right? So all I'm saying is, it's like, how do you worry about shit you can't control and you also don't know about? You see what I mean? And that's the problem with these dudes is that they just don't understand that they're pushing back or arguing against some shit that they have no control over and they can't do anything about. So it's more of like a theory thing. It's like, well, I wouldn't mess with this girl. Like, unless you, this is how you do it. I'm gonna tell you guys how to get a chick who didn't fuck with a bunch of dudes, right? Meet a couple, right? Become friends with that couple, right? Then tell them to have sex and have a daughter, right? Then once they have a daughter, make sure you're living in that house and watching that girl as she grows up. Now she's still young, so you can't touch her, but you watch her as she grows up. When she goes to school, you have to drive her to school, sit in the back of the class with her, and then drive her back home. If she goes out with her friends, you have to watch her as she's going out with her friends. If she goes on a date with a guy, you have to watch her on that date to make sure that she's not having any sex with any of those guys. Then and only then will you know that this chick isn't fucking around with a bunch of dudes. That's the only time. Other than that, you have no idea. You see what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Right. And then going along with what you said earlier about, like 2 years ago, I met a girl that had basically from the time she was 17 to like 37 had only been with women, and she only been with 2 guys. So we started hooking up, and the sex and head was terrible because she hadn't had any experience, really being with guys much. And it was just like, okay, so I know guys talk about, oh, I want somebody low body count, but it was kind of whack. And it was just like, I don't even know if I want to hook up with her anymore. Cause it's like, she don't know what she's doing.
Right. And that's the part that guys don't get. See, they want that shit, but see, it's, it's just funny because they'll say they want that, but then when they get it, they'll be like, this isn't all it's cracked up to be because of the experience factor of the situation. You see what I'm saying? Which is the crazy part. But also, it's another reason why guys don't like chicks who fucked a lot of dudes is because if you're a guy who doesn't fuck a lot, right? You don't have that much experience fucking, you might not be able to satisfy a woman who's had a lot more sex than you or who's had a lot of sex. So therefore, it's easier to feel good about yourself fucking a woman who's inexperienced. You understand what I'm saying? Because some of these chicks that I fucked, that's fucking, you understand what I'm saying? Like, these chicks, they could take dick. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you're the type of guy that can't really give dick, then what's going to happen is that you're going to feel a certain type of way by trying to fuck a chick who has experience fucking. And that's why it's another reason why they don't want the fucking chicks who have the high body counts. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Right.
You know?
And then one last thing I wanted to ask. was that do you think that women that have, you know, a higher body count than a girl that has a lower body count can actually be, you know, maybe more loyal or more on your program because she's experienced so many different guys and dealing with whack guys that she knows that, you know, a good, decent dude, like not a good man, but like a guy that's on point better than a girl with a low body count because she hasn't experienced much?
Well, this is the thing. It all depends on that girl's willingness, no matter if she has a high body count or low body count, her willingness to fuck with you and cooperate with you.
Yo, let me say something real quick, man. Here's what y'all motherfuckers don't understand. And AT, you know I love you, bro. So it's nothing against you. I just want to answer the question for guys who have questions like this. And shout out to Coach EO. Because everything begins and ends with the man, right?
Facts.
What y'all don't understand is that no matter how many niggas a bitch fucked, a bitch is always going to be a clean slate.
Facts.
It is up to you, the man, to paint the picture on that clean slate.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck how many niggas a bitch fucked or sucked or whatever she did. When she's fucking me, it's the first time she's fucking me. And that's all I'm concerned about.
Right.
So if she wants to add something to the situation because of past experiences, cool. But she's not going to do what I don't like her to do. She's only going to do what I like her to do. Why? Because I'm the artist. I'm the architect. I'm the one that's leading the fucking situation.
Right.
When I say bend over so I can hit it from the back, that's what the fuck she gonna do. When I say get on all fours and crawl around the room and purr like a kitten, that's what the fuck she gonna do. When I say crawl over here and suck this dick, that's what she gonna do. But the problem is a lot of y'all niggas don't even understand that level of game because y'all think that what y'all have to say within the sexual episode doesn't matter because you're devaluing yourself. And like I said, AT, you're excluded from the conversation because I know what type of game you got, bro. But what I'm saying is most men, they worry about this shit because they don't realize that every time you get a chick butt naked and vulnerable in front of you, you are the artist, not her.
Right.
So I don't give a fuck who she fucked. She could have fucked Ron Jeremy, Jake Steed, fucking Brian Pumper, and all them niggas. But it's the first time she fucking Miles Cunningham.
And see, this is why I used to fuck women who had boyfriends because a lot of dudes is like, well, you know, I don't want to be walking around with a chick who fucked a bunch of dudes, or, you know, I'm embarrassed and I want the girl with the low body count. I'm like, okay, cool. So I start rubbing my hands like Birdman. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna fuck your girl, right? You understand? That's what I'm thinking. Like when I met a chick and she's like, I got a boyfriend. That was music to my, oh, you got a boyfriend, really? Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I had a chick she called her man while she was with me in the bed naked. You understand what I'm saying? Right after we just finished fucking and she's sitting there talking to him while I'm in bed with the girl. Again, I'm not telling y'all niggas to do this because niggas are simps and they'll try to fucking kill you. I'm not telling you to do this. But what I'm trying to explain to you is this is what I used to do, because what happens is that guys think they're safe, meaning that even if you find that woman that hasn't been with all these guys, guess what? She can be at any time, meaning that another nigga like me, like another young Locario that's out here slinging dick to whoever, your girl who you think hasn't been with anybody else can be with that nigga. And then what? Now she got a high body count. Now what? You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, where dudes, they think they're on an island. You understand what I'm saying? They think they are away from all of this shit. You can't escape that shit. You understand? See, what they don't understand is that their quote unquote good girl that they think they have, they don't even know who the fuck their woman is. You understand what I'm saying? The guy who she's fucking on the side knows your bitch better than you. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the sad part. So that's what a lot of these dudes, I listen, I was fucking these dudes' wives and girlfriends, right? Because niggas need to wake up. You understand what I'm saying? I had to do that to give you niggas this message today. Facts. You understand what I'm saying? Facts. It had to happen.
Today's message is brought to you by Locario fucking your fiance.
Exactly. Facts. So that's what it is. That's what it is, AT, man. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Right. No, and Miles is 100% right, because it's like once I started, dealing with more and more girls and confidence went up and started telling them what to do, in the bedroom during sex, like, flip over, put your hands behind your back, close your eyes, bend over, all this stuff. It was like they would start doing it enthusiastically because not many guys, or maybe no guys, told them to do that whatsoever. And it didn't matter how many or how few guys they had been with. So Miles is definitely on point with that.
Right. And see, this is why I love Drake. This is why I fucking love Drake. Because notice, Drake's been fucking other niggas' chicks. He's been doing this. And I think partly the reason why he's doing this is because when he was coming up, niggas was like, oh, you whack, you a nerd, you a cornball. He's like, okay, one day I'm gonna fuck your girl. And then those girls who were saying, I don't want to fuck you, he's like, one day I'm gonna fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? And today is that day. So shout out to my nigga Drake. Drake, if you listening, keep fucking these women. You understand what I'm saying? Keep fucking these women. I'm telling you. Like, come on, man. Like, these motherfuckers, like, see, I don't like when dudes live in illusion. That's the reason why I was doing the shit I was doing. I don't like when niggas live in a fantasy world, because what happens is when you live in a fantasy world and then reality hits you, that's when you suffer. Anthony DeMello said, when your illusions clash with reality, that's when you suffer. This is why niggas kill themselves, get depressed and all this other shit, because their illusions clashed with the reality. And their illusion was that their chick only wanted their dick. The reality was another guy's dick was in her mouth. It's that simple. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy, man.
Right.
It's crazy.
But yeah, that y'all definitely, answered my questions as always. Appreciate the information and all that, man.
That's what's up, my brother. Appreciate you, man. Real talk.
All right.
Have a good weekend, bro.
Man, I'm feeling hyped today. I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, I'm tired of the bullshit, man. Like, I'm tired of niggas just like, bro, like if niggas was honest and just said, yo, nigga, I'm scared.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Just say
facts.
Just say you scared. Just say you scared that your chick is gonna fuck another dude or your chick's gonna leave you. Say you scared that you're scared of that you're not gonna be loved. You understand what I'm saying?
Say you're afraid of not feeling special.
Exactly. Right.
Yo, shout out to KZack20 in the chat. He said, ain't nobody safe willingly or unwillingly. You sharing pussy. That's facts.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is what I'm saying. Dudes don't want to adhere to the fucking reality.
You know what it is? niggas fall for this. She belongs to the street shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. She already belonged to the streets.
Exactly.
She still belonged to the streets.
Exactly.
Even though she your girl right now, she still belongs to the streets, bro.
Shout out to Pimpin' Ken. I remember he said something to the effect of hoes belong to the community. You understand?
Facts.
Like, y'all motherfuckers. Yo, y'all niggas, you know what y'all niggas is like? Y'all niggas are like niggas that go to the fucking library and don't return the fucking book. Y'all just want to take the book and take it for yourself and steal it and be like, this is mine. You understand what I'm saying? No, return the book, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, I swear these dudes.
Check this shit out. These niggas out here, they got their bitch, right? Mm. And think about it. They bitch go out to work for 8 hours, 12-hour shifts for another dude.
That's facts.
Think about that.
That's facts. You got your girl serving another nigga
for 8 to 12 hours. To the point where your bitch is stressed out about shit she got to do for that other nigga.
That's right. That's facts.
Think about it. Your bitch come home stressed out, trying to tell you, oh, today was so stressful. I had so many different accounts. I had so many calls, and all for Mr. Goldstein.
Right, exactly.
I had to work overtime for Mr. Goldstein because he needed me to. And y'all niggas is worried about a bitch sucking another nigga dick for 3 minutes?
Exactly.
When your bitch is out there for 8 to 12 hours for another nigga?
Facts.
Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You sharing your girl, whether you want to admit it or not, bro. Trust me.
Oh man,
you are sharing your bitch all the time. All the time you sharing your bitch. Period. You understand?
Oh, let's hold on. Let's go to this call 713. 713 been on hold for a minute. 713 was popping. Who this?
Yes, how you doing, Mr. LaCario and Miles? I donated $1 in the check. This is from the
Appreciate it. What's going on, man? What's going on?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh man, hey, there's just one thing, a couple of things I want to say, because I agree with everything that y'all saying. But there was one video that y'all did this week, man, that was, for me personally, was life changing, and it really, really changed my perspective. But that discussion that y'all had about unconditional love and how Miles broke that down, that really, really opened my eyes to really see, like, in a lot of cases, we say that we love things, but how do we actually love these particular situations or these particular people? Right? Like, for example, of course, you know, y'all already know I'm in a relationship right now, a great relationship. But let me talk about like a past relationship that I had that I fucked up in because I thought that I loved the girl, but I didn't realize until now, after that conversation that Miles was having, that I didn't unconditionally love her. I only loved her conditionally. So there was a girl that I met while I was in college. I graduated from I'm from Houston. I live in Houston, but I graduated from the University of Oklahoma, and she was going to TSU, which is in Houston. So we was already in a distance relationship. What I advise guys to do, don't get in this relationship. You're lying to yourself. You might as well be in an open relationship if you're going to do that. But I was in this relationship, right? So I'm so caught up in the relationship, so caught up in simping. I'm so caught up in her and stuff like that, right? So I found out that she was still real cool with the guy that was right before me. And she told me before, she was like, oh, I really like that guy and da-da-da. And because one time I surprised her by coming home one vacation, and I went to her school and I surprised her in her class, right? It was like Valentine's. And her and that guy still took class together. So I just saw like their whole reaction and stuff like that, and how they still, he and Kaka, you know, still communicate. So, you know, during that time, I could be honest, that made me very insecure. And I low-key kind of started comparing myself to the guy, because I'm like, I'm doing everything for her, but she's still giving him this attention and stuff like that, da-da-da, right? So long story short, like that became like the main threshold in the relationship to where like the relationship could never build, right? So at the end of the relationship, she finally told me, she was like, man, dang, I'm just being honest. Like, you know, I love you, but I'm still getting over the feelings of him, right? Now, the way I reacted in that situation, I just said, fuck it. I don't want to be in a relationship no more. And I stormed out, right? Man, when I say that this girl was trying to get me back, like she was pulling up in my friend's house, crying outside, pulling up in my house, crying outside, doing all this, right? And I'm so caught up in my emotion, I didn't handle that right. And I remember the last thing she told me while she was trying, because she tried all that summer, right? And I'm playing hard to get because I'm all in my emotions and fuck you and all that. She told me that, she was like, you know what? You don't really love me. You know, you really don't love me like you really say you do. And I didn't get what she was saying, because in my mind, I'm like, bitch, I did love you. You the one that fucked up. But how Miles broke it down on a couple of days ago, for example, my current girlfriend, she's a big Future fan. She loved Future. If my girlfriend was in LA and saw Future, and just like Miles said, she always had a desire to suck Future's dick, or a desire to go on a date with Future, or to meet Future, am I going to really let that, if I'm going to really let 2 years of me maintaining a good foundation with my mom, I'm going to let that go because of 5 minutes with Future? Or a whole day with Future? You see what I'm saying? Or in other cases, what Miles said, my girlfriend can go to LA and then get in a car wreck, and then now she's paralyzed. Or it could be vice versa. I can go and get in a car wreck and I'm paralyzed. How deep does the love go? So in a lot of situations, we worry about things that we don't really need to worry about, rather than focus on things that we need to be focused about and loving who we need to love. Like, remember, LaCario, I wrote you that one time where I told you about, like, my girlfriend admitted that, you know, she used to fuck with one of my friends back in the, she fucked with my friends back in the day.
I remember that.
I really, like, LaCario, like, you broke it down. I really could have fucked the relationship up by letting that one thing that happened before me. This is years before me. That happened like in 2015 or some shit. I met her in 2019. I would have let something happen way before me affect something that's great right now. And that's not unconditional, that's conditional. So that was the way Miles broke that down, with this perfect, man. And then another thing I want to say, guys be worried about girls and their body counts. Me and my girl, we talk about a lot of things, and she always open to me. Always be open. We always talk about, relationships, past relationships. In a lot of cases, and you broke this down one time, Mr. Locario, a lot of cases, the reason why a girl has a huge body count to some niggas, it's not because that she was dick hungry. It's because that she was really dating these niggas and they was leaving her.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That happens all the time. Niggas be acting like that shit. They be acting like that shit don't happen.
My girlfriend said, like, a lot of niggas she was really trying to fuck with them. Like, she liked them. Them niggas ghosted her. Or the situation fell through.
Right.
You can't do anything about that. That's life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just fuck girls that I wanted to be with that I didn't get with. That's life. That's just what it is. But guys get caught up in, oh, she was dick hungry. She was dick hungry. She was dick hungry. Right. And then another thing that Miles, that you said, this is an old video, and you made a video about sleeping with your girl regardless of whatever transpired in the day, because that shows unconditional love. Like one time, me and my girl got into a bad argument, right? And I was like, you know what? I don't even want to stay at home tonight. I'm gonna go back to my parents' house, right? But I had to redirect myself. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm going home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I would have went to my parents' house, that would have gave the energy of my love is conditional because you made me so mad. I don't even want to sleep in the bed with you. You see what I'm saying? Versus, regardless of what transpired in the day, I love you so unconditionally enough to where we can be mad at each other, but we're going to sleep in this bed together.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And you know what it is?
That's unconditional love.
And you know what it is? This is the thing.
Yes,
See,
sir.
this is what guys don't understand, because Grant Master in the chat talking about all love is conditional. That's not true. What happens is this. What guys have to understand is this. Love, for example, an example of what, because you can't, it's hard to really say what love is because it's so abstract or whatever. But if you're going to do let's say a fucking metaphor or whatever of it, it would be like the sun comes out, right? And the sun is showing love by shining. It's doing what it does, right? And so what the sun is not going to do is not going to say, hey, Miles, you're being an asshole today, so I'm not going to shine on you. I'm going to shine on everybody else, but I'm not going to shine on you. You understand? The sun shines regardless of what a person's doing. Now, if you're in a situation with a woman, right? Even if she's doing something that you don't like and that's a deal breaker, you can not be with her and still love her. So it doesn't mean you have to stay with the person. But the thing is that love is saying, listen, well, you want to go do A, B, and C. I don't really want to be with a person who does A, B, and C, but I respect that you want to do that, but you can do that without me. But I still have love for you because I still love you. Doesn't mean I got to be mad at you. Don't mean I got to curse you out. Doesn't mean I got to, upset myself over the situation.
Or judge you for it.
Exactly. Right. But at the same time, if you're at a certain level of awareness, like you're saying, and like what Miles is saying, is that if you're in a situation, right, and let's say your girl likes Future or Drake or whatever it is, and she somehow met him, right? And then let's say shit happened or shit transpired or y'all had a conversation. She's like, yo, I really want to make something happen with Future, whatever, right? If you have a certain level of awareness, you most likely would be okay with that. And the reason why is this, is because you realize that your woman is also a reflection of you. So what does that mean? That means that if you saw a celebrity that you liked and was willing to fuck with you, you goddamn right you want to fucking do it. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Sorry to stop you, Mr. Locario. Sorry to stop you, Mr. Locario. I just wanted to say something. If I ever met Ashanti, it's going down.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Facts. Facts. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You see what I mean? And so that all encompasses who you are. And that all encompasses what your woman is. So if a person says, I love you, who are you? I'm everything. I'm the guy who wants to fuck Ashanti. You understand? Your girl is the woman who wants to fuck with Future. You understand? So you can't, for the person to say, So for you to say, I love you to your girl, but then at the same time be like, oh, I don't like you no more because you fucking with Future, that means you ain't really love her. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just all that means. You see what I mean?
Right. Right, and guess what? My girl showed me unconditional love because you remember I told y'all a couple of months ago I was having a erectile dysfunction. I don't have it no more. I'm great, but I was having that. My girl could have been like, "Oh, your dick don't work no more. I don't love you no more."
Exactly,
she
right.
Could have been like that towards me,
right?
But she wasn't like that towards me. She actually was even more down for me in that situation.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? She actually put more love in the situation. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And then another thing I want to say, guys. When we talk about unconditional love, you know who is the greatest example of showing people unconditional love? God.
Exactly.
Don't we fuck up every day?
Exactly, bro. Facts. Right. Facts. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Don't we fuck up every day? I fucked up today. Whatever God judged, I fucked up today. But God still gave me an opportunity to wake up. I might not wake up tomorrow, but if I did, apparently He forgave me. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So
and
he's a perfect example of unconditional love.
Right. And the problem is this is one of the biggest problems that I think we have as people is that what we do is we're expecting other people to damn near be perfect for us so that we feel safe. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that we want to feel safe in the situation. So we want the other person to be what we want them to be for us so that we feel content and safe in the situation. Because if the person is being themselves 100%, that means that they most likely will be unpredictable. And that unpredictability is going to cause it to vary as far as the experience. And if the experience varies, that means that there's no security. And if there's no security, I don't feel safe. You see what I'm saying? But see, that's the thing is that if you actually love the person, if you actually have, love for somebody and it's that real shit, what'll happen is that the same thing that you would want for yourself, you would want for others. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why you could have the perspective of, man, well, can I really get mad at my girl for even saying this? Because I'd say the same thing if I met Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you got that love for yourself, to be like, I would want this for myself, how the fuck can't you want that for somebody else who you supposedly love? You see what I mean? Right. So that's the thing.
Right. Oh, and then the last thing
that's funny.
Miles, because y'all actually broke this down and I dissected this way. A lot of guys feel like strength, being a man and having strength is all about you forcing things to happen or not happen.
Right.
No, strength in being a man is all about if something happened that you can control, what is your reaction towards it? What is your response towards it?
Right.
So that's what you can say, guy. That guy that had the bitch that was with Drake, guess what? He can lose his bitch and he can feel how he feels and be all depressed, right? Or he could have treated it in a way, say, you know what, baby, go ahead and do your thing. I'm still gonna have you because you coming back. And guess what? You might come back with the bag. You see what I'm saying? Based on how he responded in the situation shows his strength.
Right.
Anything in life, like right now, I'm driving home. I can get in the car wreck right now, but my strength is displayed on how I respond to the car wreck.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not about you stopping things from happening because a lot of things we can't stop from happening. We can only manage things, but it's all about our response and our actions towards it.
Exactly.
You know
exactly. That's facts.
I'm just being honest, guys. Like that one talk that was the discussion of the year, and I'm just asking guys, and I don't mind. I'll pay. If y'all don't mind doing that on the panel, if that could be one of the topics about unconditional love, that would be great because I think that needs a part 2.
Right.
I think that went over a lot of guys' heads.
Nah, that's what's up. Yeah, we definitely could do a show on that. We could probably do that like next Friday or something or probably on Monday show. We could do something about that. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nah, real shit.
Yes. And then the last thing I want to say, guys, because I already know, I call myself a monogamous player, and I am in a monogamous relationship. But now, so much game that y'all broke down, I really don't give a fuck if my girl fuck another nigga. Now, don't do it in my face disrespectfully, but I don't really care about that because my monogamous is all about the foundation that I'm building. Because I can go fuck another bitch if I go out of town, but I'm not building a foundation with another bitch.
Right,
That's
exactly.
what I'm focused on when I'm talking about monogamy. The foundation that I'm building with this one chick that I have.
Nah, that's facts.
Sex has nothing to do with a foundation.
Facts.
That's just an activity.
Facts.
So that's not important.
My nigga's woke. My nigga is woke. He woke the fuck up. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man. Hey, have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. God bless.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. My dude is woke as a motherfucker. God damn. That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, it's a certain level of awareness, bro. You got to understand something. Your speech are going to reach those who are on the same fucking frequency.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You see what I mean?
Facts.
That's what it is. Because to some niggas will come across this channel and it'll sound like we speaking Spanish to these motherfuckers. They're like, I don't know what he's talking about.
What? I'm supposed to let my girl suck Drake's dick? Fuck out of here, nigga.
Exactly. And they don't even realize that's not even what the fuck it's about. It's deeper than that. They don't even know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, bro, it's like, yo, y'all gotta understand this, man. Y'all gotta understand this. Like, you know what the funny part is? I remember, I swear, I remember this shit like it was fucking yesterday. I remember when me and my wife first sort of like was fucking around and got together, whatever, when we was, first dating. And this was, I think, right before we decided to like be together. And I told her, hey, we're gonna make it an open thing. I remember I was fucking with another girl. And I was having a great fucking time. Right? And when I had the conversation with my wife about being in an open situation, part of it was not only because I wanted it, it was also because I wanted her to feel what I felt when I was with the other chick. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, I'm like looking at her like, yo, you don't understand. This shit is, because I'm like, and not only that, I'm feeling that with the other chick while being with my wife, meaning that all came into conjunction with everything. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So because I was able to enjoy myself, because I love myself and I respect myself to do the things that make me happy and make me enjoy myself, I say, yo, listen, you should try this out because you'll probably have the same type of experience that I had.
Right.
And she has. So it's like, because I love myself, right? That extends to the love I have for her, right? So which is where I can actually be able to do that type of relationship, right? And not have my ego or anything feel a certain type of way, because what I'm doing is that when I'm doing what I'm doing with another chick, that's not about my girl. That's about me. That's about me enjoying myself as a human being on this earth before I fucking die.
Facts.
So why can't she enjoy herself too? You understand what I'm saying? Why does she have to not enjoy herself so I can feel secure?
Right.
And vice versa.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Nigga, I'm secure regardless.
Right.
But that's the type of shit that most cats don't understand. Being secure regardless.
Exactly.
Like being secure, like that guy in the story, being secure. If your girl sucked Drake's dick and come back, you could be secure. If your girl sucks Drake's dick and never talk to you again, you could be secure. Because your security, the only thing your security has to do with is you.
Exactly.
You can't subscribe to security based on the actions of another person.
Right.
No, it don't matter how monogamous you think your relationship is. Your security doesn't exist within the realm of the responsibilities of that other person.
Right.
Burning securities only exist within your own mind. You understand? And what you have and what you're responsible with as far as yourself. But we got other calls?
Yeah, we got some more calls. Let's go to 7708 and then 360. 708. What's popping? 708. What's going on?
Locario, Miles, what's happening, my brothers? How y'all doing?
What up?
And chilling, my brother. Did you donate?
Yep, you already know.
Yes, sir. All right. So what's going on with you, man?
So, question. Does your wife and Miles, does your girl you've been with for over 18 years, do y'all girls and your wife still make it easy to love them to this very day? I'm sure they have, like in the beginning, they were cooperative. You know, you like, man, this shit is like great. Is it still like easy and to this day, years later?
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually, it's easier now than it's ever been.
Right, pretty much. Yeah.
Now, see, and that's my thing. How? Because that's the shit that I'm trying to get on. Because I've been conditioned and I've been taught to believe that as you go along, things will get harder, things will happen that make you guys, make you feel like a certain type of way about each other. Like life happens, and the two of you will, feel some type of way about each other as time goes along. Things get harder as you go along. So how did it get easier for you guys? Like what's the antidote for that?
Well, the thing is this.
Make that happen.
The thing is this. I think, and I think I talked about this before too, but one of the things is, and I think the difference as far as Miles and my relationship and other people's relationships is that we're non-monogamous. So that's one thing. So that's going to make it a little bit easier, because what happens is that in a monogamous relationship, as time goes on, right, your needs change, meaning you have certain needs, or you have a certain feeling of wanting to do your own thing, right? Now, if you're in a monogamous relationship, it's hard to do your own thing. Why? Because you're only supposed to do your thing with your woman, and she's only supposed to do her thing with you, right? And that goes even beyond just sex. That goes even beyond just fucking with another person on some like dating or hooking up stuff. It's the energy of, see, when we talk about being non-monogamous, what it is it extends not only with just dating and sex, but it's the energy of being free as a person, as an individual. Because what happens is when we get together in a partnership, sometimes, especially with monogamous couples, it's like they're no longer themselves. They're the couple, and we have to do everything this way and run it by, everything by us. And we can't have male or female friends. And it just got, so like, it gets harder because your freedom becomes less and less. Do you understand what I'm saying? You see what I mean? So at first you're excited. It's a new relationship energy. This is your girlfriend or your wife, and everything is great. Then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years go by, right? And you're like, okay. And imagine you didn't like cheat or whatever, most likely you probably did, but let's say you didn't cheat. What's going to happen is that it gets harder, because part of what makes you that individual is now being lost, because there's certain things you want to do, but you're not doing because you're expected not to do it because you're with the person you're with. You see what I'm saying? But see, in my situation, I would say for me personally, what happens is the reason why it's still easy and they still show that respect or whatever it is like that is because as our relationship progressed, we started to more and more see who we actually are, and we respected who we were. And we're saying, hey, listen, I see this is the direction you're going. And, I respect your individuality, and I want to still be with you at the same time while you're being an individual. Like, for example, I'll give you a quick example of my personal life. In the next few years, because I live with my wife, right? In the next few years, I'm going to get a place that's my own. Like, I'm going to be living or having an extra place that's just mine. So there's going to be times I'm going to be away from my wife, just doing my shit on my own shit, but we're still going to be married. You understand what I'm saying? But I want to have my own space away from her. You understand? And so that's how I'm feeling now. You see what I mean? And the thing is, she respects the fact that that's what I want to do, because she's respecting me as an individual. Just like there's certain things that she may want to do, and I'm respecting her as an individual, instead of saying, well, because we're together, then we can't do the things we want to do. We just got to suffer in silence and just do the shit that we feel we need to do because you understand what I'm saying? So the individuality is not being lost in the situation, because there's the fantasy of, oh, we're together, we're happily ever after. I just want to, no, the reality is we're two individuals that came together and we cooperated, and this is why we're here. We're doing what we're doing. But at the same time, when you forget the fact that you are an individual in those situations, that's where a lot of the conflict and the heartache and the frustration comes in. And usually, not all the time, but usually in a monogamous relationship, that's going to happen because you're closed off from other things. You see what I'm saying? But Miles, what's your thoughts on that shit?
Well, no, I was just going to say that in essence, when you have freedom, you also have the freedom to communicate. So when you talk about things before you do them, it's less of a blow.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, so for example, Like, for example, with the girl and the guy in the story with Drake and all that shit, if they had talked about what she wanted to do with Drake before they got there, it would have been less of an issue if they discussed it beforehand. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So now we're here with Drake, and you do what you do. I knew that was gonna happen. I understood, and I know and trust that even though you're gonna do whatever you're gonna do with Drake, you still love me. You still want to be with me, and you still gonna come back home with me. So that's, you understand what I'm saying? That allows me to process the situation, and then so when something happens, it's less of a impact because we already discussed it. You understand what I'm saying? And when you're in a non-monogamous situation, you actually have the ability to explain to the person, hey, this is about to happen, and I want you to be aware, and I want you to know about it. So when it does happen, it's not unexpected and it's not disrespectful.
Right.
You understand? Because it's a part of, like, you know, if I, like, for example, I got a date set up for tomorrow, actually. And my girl knows this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I'm doing this at a certain time with a certain person, and it's gonna happen. And she's like, oh, okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. And that's it. So there's no like at the last minute, oh, well, I'm going somewhere, and then I'm gonna lie to you and act like I'm going out with my homeboys. And then when you find out that I wasn't with my homeboys, and you understand, all of that other shit is because I tell niggas all the time, the biggest reason why chicks leave niggas for quote unquote cheating is not for the fact that you was fucking with another chick. It's the fact that you couldn't be honest about it in the first place.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't really understand that when I say it, but trust me, that's the real reason. That's the real reason. Because the whole point is you told them A, B, C, but then you did X, Y, and Z. And it's like, yo, you told me A, B, and C, but you did X, Y, and Z. What the fuck is going on?
Right.
And remember, a woman is always looking for a man to be the leader, to be consistent, to be, you know, a fucking, you know, to be something that she can set her watch to, something that she can depend on
and look up to.
So it's not necessarily about the fact that the only reason why they call it doing dirt is because you lied about it. But if you was up front, it wouldn't be considered dirt. It would just be something that you're doing, period.
Right. You understand that, caller?
Okay. So I understand that. So just the last thing. So in other words, or with that said, that's impossible to do with a woman who refuses to be non-monogamous, correct?
No.
Like if you're with the one, like if you tell her like I want to open this up, but she just absolutely refuses to do it, you can't really make that work, correct?
Well, yeah. Well, if that's what you want to do specifically, I thought you were saying that is there no way to be in a monogamous relationship and not. No. So yeah. Well, yeah. If you want to,
I want to open and I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure. No, you were accurate. It's just the chick that I'm dealing with basically just refuses to open it up. Like refuses. Like she's like, I understand that you want to be in a monogamous relationship, but I do not see that. And I even gave her the option that she, you know, can do it as well, but doesn't want to do it whatsoever.
So you telling this girl you want to be in a non-monogamous situation, and she's like, nah, I'm not feeling that. That's what you're saying.
Correct.
And how long you been with her?
3 months. It's only been like 3 months.
3 months, nigga.
Hold up. What the fuck? What?
Bro, first of all, how are you with a woman and this is your girlfriend?
No. Somebody would date, like somebody just dating.
Okay, so then why are you even having this conversation? That's not even a conversation. You understand what I'm saying? You should be fucking other girls right now and doing what you do. Why is that even a conversation? You know what I'm saying?
You know, because it didn't. Yeah, I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Right. No, what I'm saying is that you just met this woman. It's been 3 months. All you need to do is go to her house or have her come to your crib. You fuck the shit out of her and you say, I'll see you next week. That's it. Like all it is, like, why y'all even talking about, you know, you wanting to do other women and then her talking about she's not down for that. She don't, what do you mean she's not down for that? She don't got no fucking choice in this matter about who you fucking at this point.
No, I mean in the context. That if we do decide to make it, like an actual relationship, then that's what. I'm gonna tell
you. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you where you're going wrong at. This is what you don't understand. This is why. See, okay, this is where you're going wrong at. You're asking a woman, you're bringing up a conversation at a time where she can't even give you an actual answer, she can't give you a substantial answer at this time. Now, what does that mean? I'll say this. Part of the reason why my wife was like down with the whole open thing, right? Is part of it is that she probably wanted to do it too, but I actually want to do it more than she wanted to do. It was more so like, that's what I brought up to her. Now, the main reason why she wanted to do it was because of me. So what does that mean? That means that she wanted to be with me. So she's saying, damn, well, in order to be with Locario, I have to do what Locario's doing. Right now, what made her feel that way in the first place is her being in a situation where I took time to vet her. I took time for her I took time to see if she's worth being in that position. And what happens is within all that time, she's getting acclimated to who I am and what I'm about so that she really, really sees the value. So now that she sees the value, she turns into the fucking chick from Coming to America. Whatever you like. You understand what I'm saying? So if I say, hey, listen, I want a relationship like this. She's like, all right, cool. That sounds good. You understand what I'm saying? But the girl you're with now, you're bringing that shit up now, and she's not even in the situation or the position to even correctly give you an answer to that question or to really respond to that right now because y'all haven't been together. Y'all haven't really done anything yet. You understand what I'm saying? You haven't vetted her. You understand the vetting process is for her to prove to you that she can even be your girlfriend, right? And then as she's trying to prove to be your girl because she sees the value in you, right? Then what's going to happen is that she's going to be like, yo, whatever you trying to do, I'm down with. See, in most cases, that's what's going to happen. But right now, you're basically asking her to make a decision on a situation where she doesn't really see the value yet. You understand what I'm saying? So you're saying, well, she's like, oh no, I would never do that. She's not responding to you. She's responding to just the idea. But the idea hasn't become real to her. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right. You see what I mean? Like it's like if I said to you, bruh, do you want to jump out of a plane? You probably be like, hell fucking, I ain't jumping out of no goddamn plane. You crazy? And then I said, but hold on. And then let's say I say later on, but they're going to pay you $1 billion to jump out this fucking plane. Then your answer might be a little bit different. Why? Because the value proposition is different. You see what I'm saying? So you're in a situation with a woman that you're just started fucking with. She's not there yet to even recognize that value to be with you all the way because you haven't really vetted her through the vetting process. You haven't really been with her for an extended period of time for her to even feel as if she needs to like be grateful for the position of girlfriend. Like none of that shit's happening. And the conversation you're having with her shouldn't even be happening because what's the funny part is that you fucked up also by having that conversation because you've now made her feel like she's more important than she is at this moment. You understand?
Bruh. Bruh.
That's what I'm saying.
You like truthfully, don't be surprised if you have to charge this bitch, bro. Because you really, that's a conversations like that you can never allow too early. Because that fucks up the dynamics of the vetting process. Right. Because you actually made her think that she's more important than she is.
Right.
She's only been fucking with you for 3 months. She has not earned the right to even have that conversation yet.
Exactly. Because this is what initially you would want. This is how usually it will go if you're doing this correctly. You'll be getting with the chick, you hook up with her, right? And y'all dating for 2, 3 months, 4 months, you're still hooking up with her. you know, and then by like maybe the third or fourth month, you start giving her some instructions. Hey, listen, before you come to the crib, stop by the grocery store. I need you to pick up this, this, and that, right? You say, hey, listen, I'm about to head out, but I need you to mail out this stuff to the post office, right? So now you've been fucking her. Now you're giving her instructions to do stuff. You say, okay, see, I've been fucking her. She's been consistent with that. And she's been compliant with following my directions, right? Now, as you're doing that, 6 months going by, 7 months going by, 8 months going by, you're still fucking her. She's still listening to you. Everything is cool. She's not pressuring you to be in a relationship, right? At this moment, right? But what happens is around the 8th, 9th, maybe 10th month or whatever, you know what she's going to say to you? Hey, where's this going? And I really, you know, I want to be with you and blah, blah, blah. This is where she's going to be crawling like I want to be your girlfriend. Why? Because she's been with you for so long and she's invested so much. So now she's already attached at this point. You understand what I'm saying? But if she's passed the vetting process and she's been, you know, basically following their directions, doing certain things, being cooperative and all that other stuff, and she's like fiending to be your girl, then at that point you say, hey, listen, you know what? You know, this whole boyfriend girlfriend thing. Okay, we could do that. But listen, I want this to be an open type relationship, non-monogamous. And this is what's going to be now. She's going to be like, all right, cool. Even if she wanted something monogamous, the fact that she wants a relationship with you so bad because she's been fiending for this long and you put her through the ringer and all this other stuff, she's down for what the fuck you're down with because she wants to be with you. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, so I misinterpreted something you said in the past because I thought you were supposed to make that clear as far as you wanted to be non-monogamous in the beginning. No. In the beginning, when you're dating someone, you're already non-monogamous because you're dating other people. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's already a given. Like, you're already fucking other girls and she's already fucking other dudes while y'all are dating and doing what you do. What happens is... I mean, unless they're lying, I've dated women who just automatically thought, unless they were lying, that automatically just thought that you were pursuing them in to be in a non-monogamous status, so to speak.
No, what do you mean?
I was saying, like, as far as like,
Wait, what do you mean by that? What do you say that again? So what do you mean by that? You said women thought what?
So non-monogamous status. So, for example, I dated a chick, years ago, whereas she automatically made the assumption when we were dating and then we were on our way to a relationship that, okay, like this is going to be a monogamous thing. Like basically I'm saying that I've met women who just automatically from the jump for whatever reason or whatever or another, that they just automatically assumed that you and them, it was just going to be you and them. That's it.
Okay, so you're saying, so you're saying that you would meet a girl, y'all would go on like 2 or 3 dates, and then it's like we're just seeing each other. That's what you're saying.
Right.
Right. Nah, that's bullshit, bro. Don't fall for that bullshit, brother.
First, bro, what do you listen? How do you allow a female that you just met dictate any dynamics of the relationships you have with her? Like that's a mistake in itself, bro. Like chicks do not dictate anything. I don't care what they think. I don't care how they were raised. I don't care what fucking Baptist church they subscribe to. You are the one that controls the dynamics of the relationship. And if she doesn't agree with that, that's not the bitch you fuck with. Period.
Exactly. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And don't, because like, see, you're getting caught up in that situation of, oh, well, I guess we're just together and no. This is why you have to be the architect of the relationship and the situation, meaning you meet the girl, vet her, then you can make her your girlfriend after that year and a half, whatever it is. And then you decide what the relationship is going to be. And again, she's going to see, she'll go along with it because that's what she's going to want now because she wants you. You understand what I'm saying? That's the thing. So a lot of times when you're see right now, what it seems like you're doing is you're meeting women and you're quickly creating a situation where y'all are like together. You understand what I'm saying? And so this is why you're saying
to make them feel like this is monogamous.
Right, exactly. You understand what I'm saying? And there should be no monogamy, you understand, until it's been at least a year. Like when it's a year, when you vetting this chick for a year, you should be doing your thing and fucking with other women.
Right. So there should be no monogamous manner. Like you should be dating other women until like that ninth month.
Yes, and let them know that it ain't no just us situation. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you need to let them know at this point. You're not letting them. This is what you did. You were saying to them, "Hey, I want a non-monogamous thing with us now," as if y'all are together. No, you just tell them, "I'm gonna be fucking other women right now while I'm fucking with you," and that's it. That's what they need to know. You see what I'm saying? And so at some point when they're like, "Oh well, I want to be a girl," yada yada yada. Cool. Well, this is what you got to go through. This is what I need to make happen. You make that happen, and then at the time when you're ready to make them your girlfriend, which should be at least by a year. You understand what I'm saying? Then you say, "Listen, if you want to be my girl, this is the type of relationship I want. If you down, cool. If you not, it's all good." That's it. You see what I'm saying? That is it. But again, all of this is based off of what you want. You see what I'm saying? You have to orchestrate it in that manner. You see what I mean? But at the same time, you also have to be cognizant of what messages you're giving women based off of how you're coming at them. Because again, this whole thing where if you having that conversation with that girl so quickly as far as, "Oh, well, I want us to be together, but I want us to be that's not the type of conversation you need to be having at 3 months. The only conversation you need to have at 3 months is like, "Yo, when you free this week, come through to the crib and wear that shit I like." You understand what I'm saying? And that's it. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? Take that shit slow if you're trying to build up to something. And when it gets to that point, then you can have that conversation about will be non-monogamous, open relationship, all that other shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right.
For sure.
All right, brother.
So for the Bad Boy membership, like all what you're saying, this is in one of your programs, right, Locario?
Well, I have a program about vetting the chicks. Yeah, I got a program on there too that's talking about vetting the chicks and how to make that happen.
Okay, because I'm just writing it down because when I go onto the membership, I just want to, listen to the program and whatnot.
All right, that's what's up.
Because I know you got like 80. I think you said you got like 80 some programs on there.
Yeah,
right?
almost damn near 90 at this point. I think I gotta double check.
Damn, way to go, bro.
Yeah, man.
All right, hey, thank you guys both. It's always a pleasure.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, brother.
Take care, bro.
All right.
All right, for sure.
All right, so we got 2 more calls and we're gonna head out of here. 360 and then 540, and then we are out of here. 360, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, what's good, Locario? It's Isaiah.
What up?
Before I continue, I wanted to know, do you guys need people to donate before we ask questions? I came in a little late. I heard you guys mention that.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
you should always donate.
Yes, but go ahead if you didn't donate because this is the end of the show. But go ahead. What's the question?
My question is because I saw the title of your video. It said, getting something about getting over her past or. What I'm saying
does the past matter?
I struggle with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I struggle with that, and I hear you guys spend a lot of game and just like that one just kind of gets me because you guys been in the game for so long, but for me it just I don't know, it makes me cringe when I think about all the stuff that she's done, but I know I have my flaws too. I'm not like perfect or anything, but I'm just asking, like, how do you get over that? Like, how do you get past all that? How does that like not bother you?
Well, the thing is, bro, you have to first ask yourself, why does it bother you? You see what I'm saying? Why does that bother you?
Well, I guess I'm comparing myself, like, maybe because I'm not like as experienced as, a lot of other guys who are more successful in the game than, I'm not as experienced as they might be. And I'm just like, for me, I like to perform, and do well in like everything I do. And for me, I guess it's like my ego because I'm like, I want to be, the best, at like everything, if it's sex or conversation, I guess my ego won't let me, or no, I guess my ego, man.
Right. So that's the key is that it's not the the way to get over that is to really understand where it's coming from. And it sounds like it's coming from you feeling like, you know, you might not feel adequate in the situation. But that's a confidence thing. That's a insecurity thing about how you feel. You see what I'm saying? Because the thing is, at the end of the day, even if you find a woman who, let's say you found a woman and you knew for a fact this woman had a low body count. You understand? Like, just for whatever reason, I don't know how you would know, but let's just hypothetically say you knew for a fact, right?
Hypothetically.
Right. You probably feel good about it, but guess what? That still does not, you feel good for the moment, but it's not going to take away your insecurity, because the insecurity is still there. It's not going to take away you feeling that way about your ego, because it's going to still be there. So that's the actual issue, is that you have to understand that right there is the thing that you need to focus on, and not necessarily the women and the body counts, because that's surface level stuff. The deeper issue is more of an insecurity thing. So you got to say to yourself, what does a woman having a high body count, as far as that's concerned, make me feel the way I'm feeling? Like, why do I feel the way I'm feeling because of that? You understand what I'm saying? How does what she's doing affect me in the situation dealing with the woman? You see what I'm saying? Because that's the real issue.
And, you know, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. What was you gonna say?
I was gonna say, because I mean, because I know that a lot of guys have their own little preferences on like what will make, you know, a woman loyal and stuff like that. And, you know, from what I've been told, you know, I guess like the more guys she sleeps with, like the more like, or the less likely she'll actually be, I guess, attached to you, you know? Right. And, you know, I've seen a lot of females that, like, you know, they kind of go about sex like guys do some of the time, like not all of them, but, you know, some of them, they'll, you know, sex is whatever. And for me, like, I don't know, it just, what was I gonna?
But see that. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna stop you right there for a second. I'm gonna stop you right there for a second, because like I noticed what you said. You said that some guys are saying, well, the more sex she had, that's the less she's gonna be attached to you, which is incorrect. Because see, what happens is this: what makes a woman attached to you is how much you have her mind. It's not about how much you fucking her. You understand what I'm saying? Fucking a chick is not gonna make a woman get attached to you. It doesn't happen. You understand what I'm saying? Your dick is not going to make a woman get attached to you. You understand? All that happens is that if you fuck a girl good sometimes, she'll probably put you on the fuck buddy list. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she'll call you when she needs to get dick down, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's attached to that guy giving her the dick just because he's giving her good dick. She's attached to a guy who actually has her mind, who actually makes her feel those feelings, who fucking keeps her up at night because she can't stop thinking about this nigga, because he's the only nigga she's met in years that made her feel like a fucking woman. That's the type of chick, dude that a woman's attached to. So it don't matter if a chick had sex with 100 dudes, but she meets a guy who makes her feel that way, she's gonna be attached to that guy. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of this stuff is misinformation from people who don't really understand how to deal with women. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's what I was
that makes a lot more sense, because I'm thinking like from a physical standpoint, because look, for me, you know, us guys, it's a physical thing. And, you know, I keep on hearing like for females, it's more like of a mental thing. Like, for example, like a lot of females are into that book, you know, 50 Shades of Grey. And I'm like, you know, I don't understand how, you know, reading a book could make, you know, somebody, you know, I guess your imagination could go anywhere, but I guess that's where it is. Like, you know, like you mentioned her mind and stuff like that. Like the book 50 Shades of Grey, I guess, kind of like has her thinking like, you know, that's what kind of gets her, kind of hits the right points instead of like the physical stuff. You know?
Right. And you know what? This is what I think you should do though, because I notice you're very analytical. And a lot of guys who are like that, they think so much that they don't feel. And what I mean is that you got to get in certain situations with women, or just get in more situations with women, so that you can feel the situation and respond in that situation with the feeling, because the feeling is the thing that's going to create that sexual interest, that's going to create the attachment, that's going to create all those other things to have her mind. And what's going to happen is that the more that you're dealing with women, the more experience you're going to have dealing with women. And then the more you're going to realize that all of the quote unquote BS about women not being able to pair bond and all this other shit, you'll see that it's fuck shit. You'll see that, this is some dumbass shit, because I got with this chick and I got with that chick and I got with that chick, and I'm noticing that a lot of these chicks is feeling me and they want to keep seeing me. They want to keep fucking with me. Some of them want me to be their boyfriend, right? Now, you have no idea how many dudes these chicks fucked. But guess what? Most of them fucked multiple niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Most of these chicks fucked multiple dudes that you're going to meet. But what's going to happen is that if you're a guy out there interacting with women, you'll notice more girls are calling you back. They want to come see you. They want to hang out. They want to, see what's popping with you. They start talking about, man, I can't stop thinking about you and blah, blah, blah. And you're like, wait a second. But on the internet, they said that chicks can't pair bond if, you understand? So you'll actually see the real shit going on. But again, you have to get out there and feel out the interactions. But right now it's because you're probably watching you're watching too many YouTube videos where niggas is talking about shit that's not actually real. They're talking about bogus ass studies and women aren't like this, and they, women don't like sex like us. So if a woman is fucking a bunch of dudes, that means she got something wrong with her and all this other stuff. You understand? That's why we had to put out the shirt, Women Love Sex, because it's like dudes, they don't understand this. So it makes them feel like there's something defective about a woman who wants to fuck, or is something wrong with a woman who wants to have a lot of sex. Or if she has a lot of sex, then there's, they're like, oh, well, it's fucking up her womb and she's not going to be able to bond with a man because all the sex demons and the soul ties and all that other stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? They were just like, no, a woman's going to bond with a guy who she's compatible with and with a guy who knows how to lead the interaction. It's really that simple. You understand what I'm saying? It's really that simple.
Yeah. No, that makes a lot more sense. And you said, like, I heard you mention something about like insecurity. Like insecurity, is that like that turns females off big time, right? You mentioned that.
Oh, of course. And that's what I'm saying. Like, part of what's going to make it harder for you in a lot of situations, and certain guys that's having that same type of energy, is that insecurity you have about worrying about the body counts and all this other shit. That means that you're not going to be able to correctly lead her. You're not going to be able to correctly manage the situation. You're not, because you're not there. It's your insecurities that's right there. It's not your confident, self-assured self that makes you attractive to that woman, that will even make that woman want to bond with you. See, the reason why dudes say these chicks can't pair bond is because these niggas ain't got no fucking game. They're not a confident guy in the situation. So of course you're not going to bond to that nigga, because that nigga don't know how to make a situation occur that's going to make a woman be enticed or inspired to bond with that dude. You understand what I'm saying? They don't know how to get a woman's mind. They don't know how to get a woman to feel those feelings in order for her to bond with him. See, look at like a pimp. A pimp is able to manage multiple women and on a consistent basis. These chicks are fucking a whole bunch of dudes. How is he able to bond with these women? Because he got game. Because he knows which chicks to keep on the team, which chicks are going to bounce it, and how to get new ones to come into the fold or whatever it is like that. You understand what I'm saying? But this is why, a pimp talks about his bottom bitch. What does that mean? That means the chick who's the main chick. You understand what I'm saying? She's bonding with him like a motherfucker. Right? But that's because he got game.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So that's what I'm saying, where all of this stuff about, because she had sex, that's a fucking distraction from the real issue. You feel what I'm saying? And the real issue is that men are trying to deal with their insecurity. That's the real issue. You understand what I'm saying? By trying to look at other shit and blame other shit for their own insecurity. It's like, oh, well, this girl right here, she's fucked a bunch of dudes, so that means this and that means that, and that's why I can't fuck with her. And no, you can't fuck with her because you scared. You can't fuck with her because you ain't got no game. You don't know how to keep a woman. That's why you can't fuck with her. It's that simple.
I want to say something real quick. lack of game equals you don't know how to deal with relationships.
Right. Facts. It's that simple.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying, brother? So what I would say to you, caller, bro, just get out there, start interacting with more women, and interact with the woman on woman by woman basis. Meaning, like, I'm interacting with you about what's going on now. You understand? Are you cooperating with me now? You understand? Are you interacting with me in a way that I deem fit now? That's all that matters. Because again, all of this stuff that we're talking about, as far as the body counts and how much niggas she been fucking with or whatever, that all is up in the air because we will never know. Nobody knows. It's impossible to know. And it's crazy. It's weird that I find that a bunch of men who are supposed to be logical ones don't realize or who are actually living their lives based off of some shit that they can't even find out or they're not going to know about. You understand? And they're trying to find ways to figure it out and think, oh, well, maybe because she has a lot of tattoos or maybe because she smokes. No. You understand what I'm saying? Is this girl doing the things I need to do when I'm in this situation? Because every woman has a past. You understand what I'm saying? Every chick you meet has a past. Because, we're dating women who are of age, correct? So if she's 18 or over, and I know there's other states where it's low, but I'm just going to say 18 and over. If you're dealing with a chick who's 18 and over, she has a past because she's 18. You understand what I'm saying? And then if she's 24, 25, 30, she has a past because she's getting older. You understand? And so you can't control her past. No matter what women you meet, you don't know what the fuck is going on in her past. All that matters is what she's doing right now. Is she doing the things that I need her to do right now? The problem is, again, a lot of these guys, they come up with all these theories and all this bullshit to say, well, if a girl was this way in her past, that means that when she gets to me, she's going to be A, B, and C in this way and that way. And again, that's taking responsibility away from the man to recognize what he needs to do in the situation to create the situation he needs to make that girl into the type of girl he needs her to be. And if she can't do that, and if that's not feasible, then he needs to keep it moving. It's that simple. But when dudes are worried about the past and what she did and always this and this and that, that's of no consequence to the guy if he's a real man, because real men understand that either she gonna follow me or I ain't fucking with her. It's that simple. She either following me or I ain't fucking with her. You understand what I'm saying? So what does her past have to do with any of those two things? You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? All right, caller.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
But yeah, man, appreciate the call, my brother. I got to get this one
really
last
quick,
one.
I'm sorry. You mentioned like control your emotions. Like when I feel those emotions and stuff, like I don't just act on them. Like sometimes I do act on my emotions, but you say to like not act on your emotions. Like if you're feeling something, if you're like feeling like, man, like I really don't like knowing this, or I don't like this, you feel it and just don't react to it and just be cool.
No, this is the thing. Feel what you feel, but understand that, because like you don't want to ignore your emotions. You don't want to ignore how you're feeling, but understand part of that emotion you're having is because of your belief. Believe the shit you're believing because you don't actually know the truth. You understand what I'm saying? You're not actually out there in the real world seeing what's going on. So imagine you're feeling emotions. Like imagine I came to you and I said, bruh, freaking, I don't know, like, let's say I said Super Mario and Luigi came to your house and stole all your shit, right? You just laugh at me like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about? Like, come on, man. Like, it's right. So now, would you be all in your feelings like, oh my God, Mario and Luigi took my shit and the princess was in there and Yoshi and all the, you wouldn't be worried about that shit because you know it's bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? So you would laugh that off. Yeah. So a part of your emotion, part of the way you're feeling is based off how you believe. you believe certain things because you think the thing that you believe in is real. The reason why you believe it's real is because you heard some other nigga say it. What I'm telling you to do is live real life, and you will see that the shit that you think is the real shit ain't the real shit. And then therefore you're not going to feel a type of emotional shit towards that because you'll actually see the real actual life that's going on out here in these streets. You see what I'm saying? And understand, and this is what I'm saying, and this last thing I'll say is that the reason you're gonna feel how you feel right now because you're still caught up in all of the shit you learned, right? You have to unlearn that shit by going out there and living real life so you can actually see what's really going on and not just listen to motherfuckers on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? Including myself. Fuck what I'm saying. Go out there and see the real world so you can confirm it to yourself. You understand what I'm saying? And so then what's going to happen is that all those feelings you're feeling right now, that's going to dissipate because the reality is going to smack you in the face. And you're just going to sit there and laugh at yourself. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I was this stupid. I used to think that a chick can't pair bond if she fucked a bunch of dudes. I used to think that women who have a past of having sex with men are incapable of fucking with me. I used to think that it was there in their hands and I had no value or power. I used to think this shit, this is laughable. You understand? And that's what's going to happen when you're out there living a real fucking life and seeing what's going on out here. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. You give really good examples, so that's really helpful.
That's what's up, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right. And make sure you hit that donate button on your way out.
Yeah, hit that fucking donate button, man. You got mad game. This nigga explaining the whole life to you.
Exactly. Facts. Hey, bro, appreciate the call, man. All right, so let's get to this last call real quick. 540, and then we out of here. 540 was popping. Who this?
Yo, what's up, Miles?
What up?
What up? What's going on, my brother? Did you donate?
Yes, sir. Donated to your PayPal.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what's going on, brother?
All right. But anyway, dude, I'm doing good, man. Listen, you guys kick some real game, man. I want to chime in on what a couple of other guys said before me. First off, pair bonding is a bunch of bullcrap. If pair bonding really existed, then why is the divorce rate in America 70%? Why?
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, anyway, as far as a woman's past mattering, I mean, it depends on the guy. What the guy said before is a lot of it has to do with his insecurity. Like guys like, oh no, maybe he slept with a whole bunch of guys. So how am I going to measure up? First off, keep that out of your head because if that's in your head, you already lost.
Mm-hmm. Right.
90 seconds. And the thing is, this comes up in a whole bunch of guys' podcasts. Like, oh man, she slept with so many guys. All right, that's what I want to know. What is the magic number? How many is too many? Is it 10, 15, 25, 80? Like, what's the magic number?
Exactly.
To me, there is no magic number. It doesn't really tell what's going.
Right. No, that's a good question.
What are you going? Oh,
now you still there? I was gonna say that's a good point you make. It's like how much is too much? You see what I'm saying?
60 seconds.
And the thing is this: if somebody says 10, but somebody else says 15, right? Which one is right? Is it 10 or is it 15? You see what I mean? What's the point at which she can't pair bond? You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. But go ahead.
Exactly. But you watch a bunch of bullcrap. Because let's be real. If a girl's been fucking since she was 17, and let's be real, a lot of them are having sex earlier than that.
Mm.
But if she's been sleeping around since she was 17, by the time she's 35, come on, think about it.
Mm.
She didn't have her toes sucked, her salad tossed. She didn't have threesomes, foursomes, orgies. She didn't have sex on the hotel balcony, public pool, parked at the bench. She didn't pretty much have sex with, she didn't get monkey double backflips on every continent on earth. She didn't pretty much. A lot of guys are scared to have sex with women who are more sexually experienced than them because it's like, well, I don't want to have sex with her before because she's already done everything. Of course.
Right.
But the thing is, on the flip side,
10 seconds.
She's like, well, I don't want to tell him that I want to do this with him because I don't want him to judge me and think I'm a thot.
Mm.
That's the problem.
Right.
Is you're judging her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the second you judge her, it's the second that you lose.
Right.
And a lot of guys need to get that insecurity out of their heads.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's real talk. That's real talk. And again, man, like these dudes, like I was telling the last caller, these guys need to be out here in real life and seeing what's going on. Because if they're out here actually dealing with women, they would see what's going on out here. Because the funny part is this: people are talking based off of their experiences with women. So a lot of guys who's talking all this pair bonding stuff, right? Exactly. They're talking from their experience because what happened is that they was probably on some beta male shit. they was with a woman that they liked. That woman cheated on them with some alpha nigga. And now they're saying, oh, well, it's because she's fucking all these guys that she can't just bond to a man. No, it's because you ain't have no fucking game and she already didn't like you and she was going off fucking some other nigga. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like, but they come up with these theories and all this other shit to try to explain why the shit happened when they just could say, listen, I suck at dealing with women. You understand? I'm insecure. I don't know how to keep a chick interested. Like, they'll never say that. They'll always go to well, it's the woman that can't pair bond and all this other nonsense. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's the reason why, I mean, to touch on what else you guys said, is a lot of guys on YouTube, they OD on these dating coach and red pill videos, and they got in the field themselves. They're like, well, I did what dating coach A said, I did what this guy said, and I'm still striking out with the ladies. What went wrong?
Right.
I'll tell you what went wrong. No experience in the field. That's, that'd be like if I wake up tomorrow morning and say, you know what? I'm going to try boxing. I want to try MMA. I have one good class. I think I can go fight in the UFC next week.
Right.
You know what's going to happen to me? I'm going to get my ass killed.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's the same thing with these guys who listen to these dating coaches, 1 or 2 red pill videos, and then they go out in the field and they fail and strike out once. Then after they strike out once, it's in the discourse for the rest of their life.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. And so a lot of this whole thing too is that because, we talk about the title is Does a Woman's Past Matter? Again, it matters for her. You understand what I'm saying? For a guy with game, it don't matter to him. Again, like I said, either she's going to do what I say or she's not going to fuck with me. I'm not going to fuck with her. That's it. So if a woman is like this, and when I say it matters to her, what happens is this. If a woman has been with a bunch of guys who was on some fuck shit, right? And she starts becoming jaded and starts having a negative outlook towards men and relationships and whatever it is, right? If I come to her, right, and she's on some negative shit, right? Either what's going to happen is this. Either she going to follow what I'm saying to get her out that negative shit, or she could stay on that negative shit and I ain't going to fuck with her. You see what I'm saying? It always comes back to that. So it don't matter what the fuck she did in her past or how her past made her feel. As soon as she gets here, it's a different story. Either she gonna get on the team and do what she need to do, or she can go. And so this is why I like when guys are so concerned with this. They're concerned with this because men want to be able to. It's like men are like women nowadays. You know, like how women want the perfect guy, but they don't want to have to do nothing to get the perfect guy. They don't want to cook clean. They don't want to fucking work out. They don't want to be cooperative. They just want the perfect guy to fuck with them. That's what niggas want. Guys want the perfect woman to just show up, be the perfect wife and girlfriend without them having to put in any type of work, without them having to manage the situation, without them having to do nothing. You see what I'm saying? And that's why they worried about the body counts in the past, because they want this ready-made, perfect fucking, like 1950s wife, shout out to this 1950, but 1950s wife that's just going to do whatever without him having to do or be anything. He don't need to be a on-point nigga. He could be the most goofiest ass, no game having ass nigga, but he wants the woman to be so on point. And so he's like, I'm looking for a woman who had no fucking bodies on her or nothing that happened in her past to be my wife. But then he's gonna get mad when that chick meets a real player while she's his wife and is fucking the real player or the real dude behind his back. You understand? And so it's just like, it's all over the place with these motherfuckers, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible out here. It's terrible out here.
But the thing is, they have to learn through trial and error, as you mentioned before. Like I said, they might have to go in the ring and get knocked out by Mike Tyson or Anderson Silva a few times. They might need to get rejected because, I'll be honest, I didn't really start getting in the game until because right now, I'm 31 years old. I didn't really start getting in the game like that until I was 26, 27. Right, I was pretty much up in my mid-20s. So I had to learn through getting my ass kicked. I had to learn through rejection and all that other crap. That's the reason why I know what I know now. Well, that and you guys. So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys are scared to get punched in the mouth. But the thing is, when you get punched in the mouth, if any boxing coach tell you what, hands up. Hands up is the same thing as game in the dating community.
Right. Facts. That's real talk, man. But yo, brother, I appreciate the call, my dude. We got to head up out of here.
Yes,
but
sir.
yo, man, appreciate the call, man. You dropping some heavy game, brother. That's what's up.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling.
Appreciate it. Peace. But yeah, man. Yo, listen, man. I just want you guys to really be out here living life. So y'all, I'm telling y'all be missing out on so much shit because y'all are not out here experiencing things. You understand what I'm saying? Like I saw a dude today. He wrote something on Facebook, talking about. He said something to the effect of, what woman is going to initiate sex on the first date, right? And he was like, "Oh, well, I didn't say that like that, whatever." But he said something like, "Oh, what woman is going to initiate sex on the first date?" And I'm like, "Nigga, you never had a woman initiate sex on the first date. You never had a woman who wanted to fuck with you on the first date,
right?"
You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of guys probably have not, right? But see, the thing is that just because you haven't seen it or it hasn't happened to you doesn't mean it doesn't happen, or doesn't mean it's not going to happen. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to guys is you got to get out there and experience and step up your game so that you can actually, see what's popping out here in these streets that's going to benefit you. Because a lot of this stuff, honestly, that like, the red pill dudes will say and certain MGTOW dudes will say, like, I understand that it happens, but I personally don't really relate to that shit anymore. You understand what I'm saying? I'll say anymore because there was times when I was a simp and I was like, man, these chicks in it, right? But that was when I was fucking like 19, 20. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm like, if you're a grown-ass man and you still worried about hypergamy and you still worried about fucking women riding the cock carousel and all this other shit, like what the fuck?
Grow up, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man. I'm just like, yo, what are you talking about? What are you talking?
You know what it is? You know what? All of that shit come from? All of that shit is the fact that these niggas put too much value on bitches in the first place.
Exactly.
You understand? Because if I already knew that bitches wasn't shit, what the fuck I give a fuck about how many niggas she rode on the cock carousel?
Right, exactly.
I already know you ain't shit. Listen, y'all think you see, you know what the fucked up shit is? And you know what's really fucked up is the fact that I can't make a t-shirt that says bitches know they ain't shit.
Right.
But
he's still
no, because here's the thing. Dudes forget they value so much that they swear to God that bitches got value before they give bitches value. That's what niggas don't understand. You ever buy a toy and then you read the box and it says batteries not included?
Right, exactly.
It's the toy is brand new, it's shiny, it's beautiful, it's it looks like a fucking beautiful experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you open up the package and you press the button and nothing happens.
Right.
You understand? It says batteries not included.
Right.
I am the fucking battery. I'm the power source.
That's what I'm exactly. Facts.
The fuck are you doing giving bitches all this credit? What are you doing?
Facts.
I have to give you power.
Mm-hmm.
I have to let you know what I require of you.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, you ain't shit till I tell you what you are. And that's not being disrespectful or condescending. That is real shit, because what happens is a lot of guys let women decide what they're gonna be to the man before the nigga says anything. Exactly. And then what happens? They live in a horrible fucking marriage because number one, the dude is with a woman that's does not doing what he requires, and number two, the woman is with a man that she doesn't respect.
Exactly.
No wonder the fucking divorce rate is over 50%. I'm the fucking battery, bitch. You ain't shit until I tell you what you are. To me. You understand? Because chicks could do all they could, chicks is out here. Oh, I'm strong and independent and I make 6 figures and I have a PhD. Finish up your ego projects, baby girl. Do you have fun?
Right.
But until you fit all of that shit that you talking, until it fits into my frame,
Mm-hmm.
You already knew you wasn't shit.
Mm.
You understand? It's like, listen, it's like how these dudes call up and they be explaining, they try to give you as much background information as possible because they know once they actually ask you the actual question that they calling up to ask, they know it's their fault.
Right, exactly.
They know what you're going to say. They'll be like, all right, listen. All right. So my question is, so my homegirl, you know, I knew her since high school, right? And she has a mole on her face on the left side. And on the left side, the sun shines on the left side of her face. And then there was an ingrown hair in the mole, right? And then we went to Disney World, right? And then we got on the teacups. And then, you know, Carlin, Jesse Jackson came out and gave a speech, and then we went to the Black Lives Matter parade, right? And we sitting there like, nigga, what's your fucking question?
Right.
And he's like, well, I wanted to know why she ain't text me back after I asked her, you know, how was her day?
Right. Right.
You see what I'm saying? A woman, dudes give these chicks way too much credit before they act, because again, the guy doesn't know who he is. He doesn't really understand what he really wants from a woman.
Right.
Because here's the thing, and there's a lot of y'all niggas gonna act like y'all don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But pussy is nothing. So that's why after y'all fuck her, and then y'all fucking 2 months, 3 months, and you gotta call up to the fucking yo, let me ask Locario what the fuck I need to do with this bitch after 3 fucking months.
Right.
That's why the nigga called up today talking about, oh, well, yeah, I'm trying to open it up, but she talking about she ain't going for that and this, that, and the third. How long you been with her? 3 months.
Like what? Exactly.
Nigga, how the fuck are you even having that type of conversation with a bitch?
Right.
After 3 months. The only thing she knows is that the sex is decent. That's why she's still here.
Right.
Is she doing anything for you? Are you anything? Have you given her the batteries to the toy? Have you put the batteries in the toy yet? No.
Right.
But you having conversations about where you're going to put her in your toy collection. Nigga.
Right.
You don't even know what this bitch could do yet. And you giving her a place.
Right.
Come on. And the fucked up part is, again, y'all niggas think I'm saying it just to be insulting to women or to say it for shock value. No, the bitches know they ain't shit. They know.
And see, they don't even understand what you mean by you saying that. What she's saying is she's not shit to me because she needs to know what I require of her to be the shit to me.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what y'all don't get.
But see, so many niggas don't tell a bitch nothing, bro. They just let the bitch do whatever she gonna do. And then at the end of the day, deep down, she knows she ain't shit. Why? Because she with an ain't shit nigga.
Damn. That's some real, yo, that's some real shit, bro. Listen, I said at the other show, remember the nigga say he moved the girl in, the 20-year-old girl?
Right.
To keep a job. And I'm like, nigga, she think you're a loser. Right. You're giving her all of this shit and she don't earn that shit. She ain't earned that shit. And she's looking at you like, why would you give me this platform when I ain't doing shit? That must mean you ain't shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what
exactly. Exactly.
I'm telling you.
I mean, yo, I swear to God, niggas think we just say shit just for the fact of saying shit. No, it gets very deep.
Because look, this is what you gotta understand. Check it out like this, right? When you chill with a girl and you wait, you're like waiting to have sex, and she's like, I gotta wait 90 days to get to know you, blah, blah, blah. Guess what you're doing? Basically, what you're doing is that you're going along with her idea that sex is special. You see what I'm saying? So now if I fuck a girl on the first night or whatever it is like that, I'm saying, look, sex ain't shit. And she's reaffirming, yeah, sex ain't shit. We got other things we could build and do that are more important than sex. So we could just fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, where y'all got to understand the actual thing where it's like what's happening in this side is a reflection of that side. You understand?
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
It's what y'all got to get. Because it's like if you're able to just give a chick shit just because, you understand? Just because she's there and existing, right? And she knows she ain't about shit, then she must be like, well, this nigga must not be about shit either.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? If you just walked into a job and the nigga was like, yeah, I don't need to see a resume. Yeah, just start right here. Just do whatever the fuck you want. You'd be like, yo, there must be something wrong with this company because they didn't even look at my resume. They just gave me a desk. You know, they just said do shit. I don't even know when payroll is. I don't know when lunchtime. Like, what can I, like, you know what I'm saying? You just like, yo, this is some bullshit.
It's some bullshit.
You know what I'm saying?
if this company ain't shit and they employed me,
right? Exactly, right.
That means I ain't shit.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta understand this shit, man. That's some real shit, man. I'm telling you, this shit get deep, bro. Well,
it does. It really does.
But listen, guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Remember to go to badboymembership.com right now. Go to the Bad Boy Membership. And right now on the Bad Boy Membership, we have, boom, how to be the type of man she's never met before. You can get that program plus all the other, audio/video programs on the Bad Boy Membership. Also, make sure you guys get the Women Love Sex shirts. You feel what I'm saying? Boom. Make sure you guys check that out. You feel me? Go to Teespring or click the link below to get your shirts. You feel what I'm saying? Get that shit cracking. And yeah, man. Anything else you want to say before we get up out of here?
Nah, let me see. No.
I think we're good.
Nah, yo, shout out to Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Drake, keep doing your thing, my nigga.
Shout out to Drake.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Facts.
Oh, and check us out on Sunday on the what is it? The Real Game No Theory.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? On Sunday at 6
p.m.
6 p.m. Eastern time. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. You feel me? All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. We're out of here.
Yo, are we gonna play something? We're gonna play one of the clips, or we're gonna play Keith. We gotta play something on the outro.
We gotta play the regular trailer.
All right.
Outro. You feel me? So make sure you guys get the Game Kings documentary, and we will holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Joe. You be 6'8", have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust. They just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
And you got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.